metals ebetum dia building industries or Africa. The urano minim se bibi na aka se die na aka otumi nye de ye pe no mayen. Enti ofa twuma lande ene benya home news atie. Enti kwasi so I ready a boy Ghana news na ofa twum so de we fira on to min kano na ono so di bia mayen na ene e wa country mu. Yani
Yo, of my daughter,
enti wa badia mama Obama so eje family
I
dan.
drink it. I drink it.
Yes, yes sir.
You offer Metria na Matia Ubiane T4.
Oba
Na
Smiley
I'm
take
for
you
Panya
on
we.
ya no atia na ka ho.
Papa Smiley.
Yeah.
Papa, Metria baby, Minia Papani, Metria. You were listening, maybe I walk the Mahin crew. Metria 1 week or my Yeme Kakrana was who tea pa. I'm saying last me buy na me de any man or online be in the store. Due to one or two reasons. Remember, me I can say one man me trace come from my Akwantufuo me more where you only make us a uti if you cry or say this year or sputi pa or so or so for 2 months for 2 kind of friend.
Wow.
Of a 17
Wow.
of power when you also kind of friend me
Yo,
free no over
Akwasi,
ya
Mejosu, bro. Akwasi,
sputi
Mejosu,
pa
bro.
na of a kind of friend.
Akwasi, Mejosu, bro. Akwasi, Metia, the
Ah,
American.
hey, of
This is
our
Ema
what
family,
you
mama
need
me
to
fa,
wow.
ti
laugh.
ama me papa. Say, ene me
Of
so me
our
gusu a
fans.
no credit the American. The
Ah,
American nyina. E bia. So,
The way
American
they think
nyina.
this is
ah,
what you
fine,
need
that's it.
to
There is
laugh.
a of a family now of a comedy name be sere. Share a high radio station. Say be war a hane even Cote d'Ivoire. Na onya network na obo Akwantufuo Radio. Or tea and Kadia Kenya what tea. So in
Yes, sir.
Ghana or carrot or I catch us in China. A high radio station.
Eno dear, Miss Tremora. Yet I say a share me. Why?
Of a mammy we na so for tunes for how it be also how I thought Nick credit said a bear come me back data kumi pa and me for kwanya we so now of a tune I mean in fact I think it me more for tune sensitive maybe he might not need it but me back come my bopa me cry am use wifi be am in be am use hotspot no enya easy masa cause some e break too much abra your way ho that's not how much we have $49 which make kasasa but I have me my book more than the audio nyansen so of some be cause that's sorry a cool car be so chema won to me who sem ni we koso ni yes fake doctor be so free US then they also but mama is a listing government one thing I my panel and then the only MPP for major almost na em say amount for your petition e de call am say there be abika e wa hasi ba nti there this just a what you na say why you LP na don't classify yourself as a doctor oh LPN be now why LPN it takes I think say 2 years or so then if you want to advance you go to medical school you in medical school America it be a 13-year medicine 13 years residency near Ukraine some ketwa then you come and lie in the name of politics and bombard so card you say Ghana no I'm say social media no eba for year and through social media no I think say your mama to me my men free one and yeah bought trophy I you free because it's a young can what the fake baby remark national heavy no to say chrono abebo no the call and I think say ubia or advocating for Sadia na ye ma me no edna free no many aje because I don't know why you were Ghana form of school medicine munima there or munya dwan na oti US we LPN we say opese so why medicine I editing so called John Hopkins me Sadia every time abrochire fo bebre Sadia na say timi ka condemn say say what school na say wo credit that's fine mimiti ayi even though say me my year certification be and says some stuff for cry woman kwa baby sir Harvard wo yi omo small abi the last time I be offer me how much be am because me sua de no no certification I mean or Harvard. So much as business management and a 3 months a certificate and I cannot compare myself to be a work of Harvard for 4 years. So what do I come to my big track say, oh, Harvard found my certificate in Harvard? Stupid. I don't know why I would for me a track process. So much as you bet me, that Mama say, well, Mama, listen, they say, they say, well, you, mamma, yeah, or yeah, I'm who say fake, you know, a check said, what do you mean track program brutally? You take John Hopkins, almost in or near course will be out, or near even certification be out, and I, or my, you know, and my place, you know, and you know, my boy, Mama, Basso, na Chema won't me ask them, the mean can be, almost a party back.
Can
Now,
be
before, won't say I say no, charges no, for 2 crab boss, so say we are seeing if I know no cassa. Oh, and my dean, my cocoa MPP platform be raised sooner. No, so no, me and Cassamo offer, me offer pan or MPP chairman, I would the whole I anti honest my bumping channel. What friend MPP from being all kind of maker. On say Ghana na ye no. Any amamuno, a kufuado, shed near my course, we near Bahami, Sudabia, and I think that most of the people listening to us and on more platform, so because mini MPP near me Baha, Ubi Ginia, being Cassa still now, I'm not a sycophant. So, in terms of my wound to me, I think that right now, no, for Chumkrate, Honkaka, say, and CID, I said nearly 2 days, CID for no mobile fire check, I wound to me, no. It was based on Galamsey. And no cocoa in one no the evidence back or in Kata, but when you go when different charges together. I think say my invited I want to meet several times, and that's the reason why we all saw the Rainbow Star. And me and Matthias here, even in America, say now letter several court 1 or 2. Next time a toss to try Rainbow Star no more. One way I would not be doing everywhere. So I mean, I feel manya assembly muyi na yebestre you know mind e pese ko yi e ba ha ye say adwen kese o mind no ye nyina pese ko so yi nti se chama wont me no say what to galam say dia well I cannot defend obi a what to galam say because galam say dia ye nyina ye kasetia that's one 2 years so there and then the style of intimidation you know we also condemn it you know for now you know cause I think say Canada Japan so in the Japan, so more alcohol, penny for alcohol. I mean, you want to check up on him, make sure say everything is okay. See, no Ghana and America, no Galamsey in the Koso. I don't want to mention all the East Legon executive home, you know, is into or my sake a small scale mine, so quiet Galamsey no need to, which Ibrahim Mama on the supply all the equipment they did to Sadema week now. So our yes, we petition your papa, your mama say, Linia Bermano. Suspended the equipment or the man for 2 gallons, you know, for now. And we are quitting because me and some Kakra, my young say, oh, the equipment on the all this small scale man in any just any nana, Ibrahim Mama and supply. Ibrahim Mama and supply. And you know, not the cost. And right, a bomb in the Mocasta, once I me back, neck, a banner call, you do me light. Nyameboa Monday meko court me the ECG doma ECG headcourt me dom court the time dom court ni say me no moka me ne obi aka wa ha na me free ko mba ni na yetuma du me light na maso me generator na maboka 1600 see either say omode metete me light bill and I say omode mi sika be mame because me ni omoka ana mapero ya ti man and last Monday ye call ye omoba mujitu say yes they are having challenges na obey me dem ma come in payment so but I think say this is the right time the way you see by preaching no uber hard do the same thing so that we will have that peace of mind they be offer tumuka say ni generator cry ya so no hano offer and no me hu 1950 that's the reason why I never me able offer tuma bas I don't know why offer tuma live where I'm telling you a so pan be man to some in 50 me hwa 1950 aden me so me nika oh idea time. Don't forget me. Update kakra cost one no. Na MPP. Enyema cost MPP must say no airtime. Nothing saying first time say ni dey me dey beto na of a two most or ja so Ghana on so or the data ne kasa. Na me twa so me say second round no me ba na my baba there my baba beka. Adwumboni bi a MPP for a boy party bi. And that's the reason why these are very attractive. I say my wound to be cry. Why you me yes car e wo krum ama yen dem say why you me aboko. And this is for I say don't get them for eko tani. Ono a wabɔ Ghana krono sika twitwi bi. Na we dey omo krono e bi kra na say you nima baako bi nenso so na party mu nipa no mu na mu no. We yes ade ama sa. MPP I don't know. Into no the second round no. Na my baba hit you but for now need so far so
Oh, kwadi.
good.
Ane
Kakra meeting ya
frama
kwa no.
kakra. Frama kakra. Na ekoyi kiri ni sana. Na the woman ni
So
say,
far ma fa tu mo so to
yo,
aso. Why?
yo, ya dasi bebre. Eko bi ni mo I still understand. Na the only say, suppliers no, energy suppliers no, one more certain facility bi o, say, any say, one more technical problem wa. And your nature say, one to supply o. Inti your friend be force major no ba. Obeka so me supply, but enam this and that problem inti. And a cat energy supply no. Inti a hot okay. Tibia.
Offer me more brief we na me nkohwe. The am I do me light. Only me say if you anko na no madum light but all your neighbors Nigeria ni bi wa ha no light. No more light. Obia or light. The air question say Ghana no population in Dawson. Especially Doma Hafi. Baby, I buy and why you quiet the amount for Nigeria for number say investment equals what has because of University of Natural Resources. There be because of University of Natural Resources no more be or more department waha. Omu be or more you went among for invest hostel ni wenti IB and will be also transform an hour and will be out for one more free. Just saying all that we need. It's a big transformer. I don't think they better take it 3 days, but I know my install it. So that's all that we need. And I'm not doing some air. So and then we have to go and see this ECG4. You have to I said, made a bribe with the man because I don't know why I said maybe no 3 months rather than so I think say your problem now is solvable. Can't say easy, but I feel surprised. I'm afraid to do any fee as a system too much. Yeah, I can say that. But you know, so yeah. I'm being cast. For this is the first round, you know, more being cast. Right, Mr. Ba.
Who problem no there? Me in my analysis, supply and demand. If the supply and demand there, well, when you say, demand no control. After na and some big why you Nigeria for me don't pass at the town. Hey, now what you never boy any and I say, give ya secret them. Yo, and yet, yeah, also a friend or more of a trust or my own about my job, but home needs to bring in details. And see, what about you? So did you that? Now, I can't call one kind of Matisse, Quamrazim want them more. You would do it. It's what I do. Got to make up, Bamaso.
Adwin kɛseɛ o mekyia
Yo.
why
Yes, sir.
now Ghana deɛ ɛkɔ so sisi a nnura mote sɛ aberanteɛ bi Kumasi a yɛfrɛ no chairman Wontumi Bureau of National Intelligence BNI ɛkɔkyee no fiada ɛma a commotion. The lawyer and negotiating, so say Monday or the neighbor ampa. What you're saying, your Monday, or quiet to two no one. Yaman all the charges. Garamsey can only see what it here or bank, CMB, any road to be a SY 1 year. And T. Yakason report yesterday, 3 p.m. Our same police headquarters. Okoye and Owana, another state agency, a friend Yoko, almost share economic crimes in Ghana. Mube Kaya, the one kind for me, China said. Yeah, in Ghana, for the NCC, we are practicing democratic governance. Now, Makaha, the BRC, democratic governance, it hinges on certain principles. But the area who they say, young before Ghana for, we are not disciplined enough. The area of Ghana, there's no democracy in Ghana. Because me matram abuchi 50 years, yeah, two ababiana in Kumnipa. Ghana, every general election, somebody somewhere in Ghana gets shot and killed. Yeah, a Kubians, yeah, there's no Ukraine-Russia war. You put Nipetio, so you need Kum. ABC United Kingdom that. But now on that 13 different prime ministers, elections, baby. The discipline is there. Election, and yet a chaotic situation. A normal, Uber Cochrana pensioners in Cochrafo and the man at the police station. I had the gun higher to a bar. Uber could not switch up way to because I higher Russia-Ukraine war. And here we are just congenital liars, my candidate, and we are tickling ourselves and here pretends a democracy. One, that is the background. Time I want to me where MPP for Ashanti region, I was in the headquarters. And now, Sabranti, the Casa, the public outcry, the I will be crowned said, what can baby say, President Mahama, what worry Vice President Professor Jane Nana Ajaman, the year. When you're from integrity, you are defaming somebody, a state man or a president, or what year one man. Now we see the Vice President, what worry a defamation, a very serious charge. But the first one was this: Samuba Kaya, Friday, a BNI for called Fee Kumasi, Yakob Chinono. What yet Yamu, Ghana Fway, Munsario, Munti, and Mahama Yabetimi, and the MP before Munsari. BNI, a state organo, 2010, President Mills start, and a former President Obama, who free America, will visit Ghana. A foot 2 hour demand Ghana for say. Yamwe home the name building strong institutions. Strong institutions. What can say building strong political party institutions. And now yentimi ye no kakra for the first time. And then that year, Mahama ebedi adie. And now one hwehwe nkrata mu ye hu say abrante na efre won tumi no. Ne hu bon won sem bebrebe mu. Enti BNI for intelligence. Woman they are to form ahwehwe niam ansana wo mu ko fie ho. After Abrantian to incite public opinion against the state. Now, when him said the Pakua friend would to me, not during our governance our form. So, ya area who said a country like Ghana, not yet the obedience would to me, a yet chairman of a political party. It will never happen anywhere, any developed nation. People want to be BRC, some of Kasa, Nikasa in your borders of madness, stupidity. Now, what can say? When you be beyond the war, just say you are inciting people so almost soon rise up. This amounts to like coup d'etat. If you say you know come on, I'm abandon the charge on everybody. And they and someone come from Mahama say Mahama a year any J Professor Vice President. Baby Mahama one now wouldn't even know. What the name of the game is evidence. When you're processing for court, open court or the lawyers and Attorney General Department, now you're about to say, we say Bahama, I want to Mensa, or want a date by location by and one and all. Now the evidence are back. Now, until the air cost water will be able to be cited. If you say this man say a China class, I can see a bone to that at a quadro for your man, Boyeni Papa. And be enough for the CID for your man bail. Because they say Ghana, Chief Justice can say every infringement be a bailable offense, provided say you can meet the bail conditions. Your man two sureties, what me satisfied, it be a sika, a tiny skin what he did I see it in the mo Tiamani Bay and run. Now what time they came up Kofiano and another state agency friend Yoko. One so actually economic crime will be our bought of my crime same bibu. I don't see a state organ almost see the almost separate charge. And fact Bella see how for the other to the almost team on the almost Fabian almost will be working separately. That is strong institution. It be about in our side of the and the Atiak way, you didn't coach him. Not the Ayama what he said. Someone said the past 33 years, MPP and DC Kwana Abba. And the MPP required it's only a fellow party of intellectuals. Because now a professor, a Dubois, he know BJ Darocha, Professor Buzia, any people come, you say a party, a catch for power. The air one pass party of India of fat. One more, but good to me when the Casa it's just not Jenny, there's something wrong. And Tino, Yoko Suchino, not party general secretary, the friend Justin Kodua, one of those who are called law school, therefore a lawyer. Not national organizer, a friend of Nana B, one of those who are called law school, came once a lawyer. Yeah, they know some of me can you always said law, no, we are building a Republic of Ghana, strong institutions. They must allow Yoko to do his job, the CID to do their job, special prosecutor to do their job. And so, one got the University of Science and Technology, Law Faculty, 4 years in Ghana. Their behavior, HSA, woman, a reform, and yet. America, Mukai, former president, Donald Trump, what in fear, Florida. Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, equity, any cash, equity, surrounding you now, a board equity files are we free White House, yet you didn't. Just are indicted, taking a thumbprint to try the photo like an ordinary criminal. Republican Party, I'll surround could now say, hey. When you are confused, I will be woman, a democracy, papa, a lawyer for you. MPP General Secretary Justin Kodua, any MPP national organizer and a B, woman that's what we call law school, okay, university, okay, what will behavior. Wait, you see what we a lawyer for. Anyway, be a for the woman your friend is saying, Yoko, one would see papa you to me koya, Akway, somebody kind of fear baby you need. Boon to me, your friend said, what can't send me a facility into woman in a woman. Why was here? Why are you fake? Sickness, not the hospital walk and we ready. And Ramses were fake is also a yard. Well, you didn't call hospital. Name on the other woman said, they see at the last bed 30 minutes ago, it's ready on her. And Yayina Free Hospital, doctors and woman distracting said the situation in yet a year to Yayina Free Hospital. And so, yes, to avoid one that cells. Oko hospital, I saw that hospital bed or so, and Kenya or no more. And you know, our not sell. Name and Nadia Yina Band was our sell. Name Yoko announces a woman in the lawyers, you know. I didn't come up to almost satisfy the bail condition. It was also one month me secure second bail for Chairman Wood to be. It's see the foreman bail or report to every day, and then Yoko Swaman bail. To the two charges, two state organs, no, almost in now, may first be another organ, be a special prosecutor to have a chin on so and the number a bar make up yourself. Etino. Now, the air Yahoo said, Ghana, you did 68 years, your next birthday, 7 months, I did 69 years. I grow the piano air time. Now, maybe they may be because we have these two stupid political MPP and DC. They make stupid decisions affecting me life. Yeah, maybe knew what is democracy. Matran land in 50 years. Sign some phone across Ghana in the beast. How can a party chairman, sorry, war Nema was so a galamsey and some baby Nina Yabusan was one year galamsey. Okay, fair enough. You have processing for court and TBR, begin say Nadia Betche. What appear in court with his lawyers. Any Busia, one claims to walk with Busia, $10 million to be your Exim Bank. Ninjano, court of one so a bank of one at the papers about what must say would say Obeji Busiabi, Untia, and T. Wasn't to see to a tia. The name of the game is evidence. Your court, Obia, the charges, evidence, how won't to me in the lawyers will wriggle themselves out of the nets. Now, him say, the baby, say, at the end of the day, this man is not fit to be a free person. He must be locked up for many, many years. Now, and yet deterrent, because Ghana from 1957, 69 years, corruption, free to see for that new Kwame Nkrumah. What you Kwame Nkrumah, the name say corruption, a two better and I very reduce you. Say, they are crawling some of Kogan, a dog sits at Crobo, this year, they are grown. I do boy. Will be quite like I say, Professor Dubois in the Bible. Professor Pow, and you will jump for Kadibawa, will need 50 years. Sika will also find and taxpayers cow, what dear. So, pass Akwantufuo, young boys, 50 years. Woman, a Sika will be my year, 60 years, or what pension will Nika Preba. Small boys, 45, 46 years. Woman, the airport or no, I can see it. We must get maybe there, we must get a situation where will be a one boss economic crime. And the same say what threat you also would you coup d'etat who failure you could. All of these people, I wish the day will come when people will be to be found woman now guilty with hard evidence. All of them should be shot dead. You come woman now. Because Ghana will fire them. As stop Ghana government want to be just can talk dialysis machine. Nipa be a woo. Who call convernotia, Nipa a woo or da form, Kolebu at da form, says Kenny a Biakodi. 10 million. Yes, what I wouldn't be a cordial as a bag. Give it to that CT scan, MRI scan machine, and then not London, near America, the Germany. Yen is scanty. Scan area would to be on wood, you have to talk cars into hospital, give me some machine. It's in a woo. I don't know, I see a different for now, dear, Yamani Bill, the charges and TBR, or back here in court, which is legal team. Not yet, we start the legal argument. As some media be said he was found guilty in most counts. Now it's a say I should take a more day. A walk rubber one can Nanka and stop say will be a year ready say in the next 5 years also will be yes car will be so. In tea, the Ecoso Awagana won't to me assemble. Was I secure second bail from Yoko? Then when we said the Aka and say Attorney General be prepared all the documents they are called a high court and whichever court they are starting normal starting their defense their teeth. It will be very interesting. So those legal arguments yeah course and not me kind can wound to me as I can say Mahama worry secretly vice president worry a good department a friend of defamation of character. I thought
to was a Cabrama on Fananuncian.
Oh, now I'm a question about
idea
question with a chima, or Bodi, but I'm in token of an unbelievable buzzer. I don't know, say, or time between 2 for time higher in near the but that's our kind. Do maybe another Vimu, mother or tank a crow. And now, I don't Busa question about President Buzzer. What's what Castle and Simbia for Mahama? Mahama, or any patching any poem more gun and Yana because Cratchy or tip America, yeah, Kevin Taylor due to for new be at me. Or the or Bagana more than National Security Board, or by man, the cocoa places in the idea man. One on the difference between the war and someone won't to me catch no. And then Kevin Taylor born a pa, man or catching a difference between a woman or no, the only patching Mahamadi. Wakama Hama, some of your
there's time and place for everything. For now, and I'm say, oh, Bibia and Rebia, it's not also walk around Cassie, who can't get some petition. So Sabi Sabi will be part of wouldn't try, hire a lawyer, no one for pity, the all can't tell me, Niamfa, Mahaman, Sun Coco say, were protecting Kevin Taylor. No one see Musano. Now, me and me, catch a Musa, me need to it is a while. They won't hire a lawyer to write a petition, say. Kevin Taylor so editing for now, dear, I am Mahaman was see Chairman would to me a good D a woofy to on the walk court. Chairman could maybe I would dinner ya or worry vice president, not professor. Full stop. Once will be being to Yamahama. Bibian was still quite comparison. What they make it car, me to me. To me, I won't answer for a lawyer now here. Say the Mahama I was say good to good anymore. And right. Full stop and one no. Some who feel say Mahama so go kwabna hu fia. Also go and petition not Mahama say the letter or lawyer. I mean the letter paper so you don't know 8 hour. It's so papa. Why? But what thing they become?
Oh, Opportunity.
Now, what thing they become them? But
Oh, making all kind of Muhammad and your 2 minutes or the end of 22 minutes there as a son. Or can I bet na 2 minutes I had a full front and every offer. Matua as a man as one.
So, high lawyer, dear, you can petition something against the president. Yes. So, will be there. You don't court, I'll bet you approve. The name of the game is evidence. What do you evidence in your court? You can go cow. Evidence now prove what you better find the president guilty. And the president Donald Trump, you find him guilty and you might be over 33 counts. Yeah, indicted. And you approach a mra. Ghana so a year tomorrow. I give to me a brother the year to me. Pacho will be answered quite.
Opportunity. The Pacho. Your friend is saying. Mama, Enna, or no, what tea, a free, who are no say, or no say, Mama, for worry, never. Okay. Enna, Mama, or the case no court, and one, because the evidence in you, it's evidence for what they are, who run over justified. You know what they are, any. Mama, obey me at the okay, now over to over my friend, you won't me no only need personal God to be at a 10 year and I say, Unka correct nti umpenase na bibi eti sabi anyone
yo anyway as a page ya so ba ko nie owura no e friend no chairman wuntu no di party and twi boss ya ko so ye kokko we tuntumo me ni control fi wo so mi suman ani mani pa mi hu da mahu no TV so some physical pass wo die e dey say wo fa kwa me say mi hu da no akasa sa yeah, platform kwabena mi hu da onso hu ni da yeah platform mo ma hu ye am say ni pa ba ko pe mienu mi sa be oba Ghana oba mi fie mi so ko ni fie and afei Papa Smiley oba mi fie both in Ghana and London mi so ko ni fie eni travel revenue ni pa two pe ana eja petrol eja say oba ofri America ba oba mi fie da mi na ha ma ye na so be di o mi fie enti ni pa mi ensa pe da mi di mani pa akofia wo ma ka nyina eye voices kwabena Medi Cedric Prince Bombardier, Alex Wan, Pamplona Fuena, Mihu Bia, Nipa Miensape, Mr. Abe, Mr. Your friend say, Petron, I just say, and a Papa Smiley, and Puana Mitime, say, a Hunada. So the same way, no, say my wound to me, the family Hunada, or a public figure and tea, or but TV so, or Casa Radio, Yamana, in teaming who or question. Madam Jesus, you said tiny bemu, you will be on that. Let me
say remarks are we upon a home, what I mean to say.
Remarks in the context is said, or yeah, Mama, or Bible states, where you state what can't you the party, the ruling party for 8 years. I know the history of the party, MPP party, a party of intellectuals, Professor K. Buzia, BJ Darota, Professor Dubuahinum. Now, then the party, a lawyer for party, could do the apple, you need to be a shady part, but wait, Sam. How they have you? I'm interrogating why, how did the party drop so low? That was a time, somebody when you say party, they were respected as a party of intellectuals. Professor K. Buzia, Professor Adubuahi, BJ Darota, and that would to be caliber crown, would to be woman, would to be hard work, I am for a houseboy. As you say, how would you be why thank God? I mean, that is why I made the comments I made.
Okay. Yo, and the woman say, Akwantufuo, ni yes, no, be several Ghana, no. you say wa must state of Ghana no anye djuma institution bi anye djuma so Obama by no that time no na Professor Milton no ka ne wo
Yeah.
enti once MPP for omo de omo ye de omo peninti omo bae omo party ene be rule Ghana Ghana institution bia ni wa omo etimi managing ye they say try ye obi aba was worrying for so institution no enti wontumi no ye kodi na temo a ye hwe no because crime our cause no to me there it is our cause crime against the state of Ghana.
Yes.
Wa attack the environment eyi
Ejaheno, Mamin Kabibi, Kabiri Yafi, and no pay me call Tema, TDC, Tema Development Corporation. Now, I find that if you are Messiano, may you have land title certificate. I know that said to me, Pa Crate, say, if you know assassin, if you know, I mean, Quamedia. They say, Minister, if you see here 20 years. It's my year process in a good group state. And she never call find out the edge. Now, me call you TDC building a new Kakakano. No, almost the banner Kakaka board, which are photo, that's DNT. Me post to be the abroad. Then the platform will be able. Which are video and I'm saying a picture. TDC roll out 24-hour premium service on the 8th of June in about 10 days time. Until 24-hour economy now. Mahama can't was no. But who said the Mimi who na me do one dance? Me who be there? Me ami ko. Tema Development Corporation. One bed running offices, night shift. Bebe. So who fear assassin krata. Who call when you be a daytime. Say the baby. 7 it be good room. And now do 7, 8, 9, 10. The office will be open to process after the 8th of June to 24-hour. Economy na Mahama count abako eno and then me the nikusia the photo intimidate me bomber near ama in my NT and all that before over tier free before me the Miami or hold me in T they are on TDC for anytime after the 8th of June in about 10 days time one more roll out a premium service for 24 hours in now we a day shift and a night shift. Why? I should say a public interest news. They have to do that. Why?
And in a case, yeah, a bad boy is civil servant because it's almost over anything.
Yeah, that's right.
And he said, minimum dear, but some would say a good quality and I say, we give a benefit of time, say, yo, and everybody, Ghana Assembly can't watch them. When I want to, okra de, connecting Ghana ni. Now, why you ready to of Cassa? I mean, my mama, uncle Fadi Bremu. Yes, I say, no, me montra. No, it's now be so. So, you ready, dear, any, who's a crabber. Into your crown so unfunny, dear Mray. Nti ya mi tu so fabo we need for many times. Nti akra so di bi be so so amaye ni apply ni e chen. Great. Akra ba ma so. Yes. No. To me come up with nyanko. You are so because and you may be there for Tinamami.
Okay. And you bet you know, say midweek. Maybe trying to campaign. Yes, moment yeah, that. Yeah, one day, yeah, weekly. Maybe so you by weekly. So, you know, Ghana, dear, then some of those who send they now of a chum, a car. Or can if you was them, no, say, or mom, land commission. It's a land commission in a Omoshare or constitution now. Omoye and Noma P. Say yes, and so the grievance by about them send assassin na bibi or yes assemblies na maka just say Ghana no your structures no ho structures no e wo ho but akase mason ni a year edwumafo omode pillar no be shi ha ne sa no ma no ne yato aso no eno na ye asem no Ghana constitution e ho no constitution ni say ye fa bi free English common law no because you need member for the 113 years and on massive ones were and Esaba America British for number you had my friend baby I mean just at Connecticut you friend New England Ekwakusi Rhode Island any May the Krobia wo UK biano omo kroni bia omo person mo kai kan ti wo Manchester New Haven ni de keke kan wa enti ka Ghana no ni kwase ka ye face state ye wo bibia anything Kwame Nkrumah hu se sa de anything no or take game panel Ghana Institute of Management and Professional Studies in say a public study say yenko hono na yu se de bi say manage human resources no and now is because you say government will whole school for local government instead of local government studies it is a assignment for ne ye DC for ni na hono say ke ko training won no mu se de ye it ye land commission asasi bia ye public asasi bia no ye investing into president say on na hwe so enye ne dia hwe so maye e oman ni nyina dia said ye asasi bia nye oman asasi na e fen private lands dudu na ye family ye dia ma ohene say on hwe so nti ohene untumi sori say wona wo ye nti wo so ya na o twitwatwa asasi nton sans na ebusua bia so wo ebusua pani ti ebusua bia so asasi aha a ohene so ntimi beji sa asase no cause wo so ohene so no wo de ho na ayi wo ho enti eba Ghana so a president no ntimi ko bibia no ye gye ni nyina ma land commission no it do kind article 258 also there shall be established a lands commission which shall in coordination with the relevant public agencies and government bodies perform the following functions on behalf of the government manage public lands and any lands vested in the president by this constitution or by any other law or any lands vested in the commission, advise the government, local authorities, and traditional authorities on the policy framework for the development of particular areas of Ghana to ensure that the development of individual pieces of land is coordinated with the relevant development plan for the area concerned. Formulate and submit to government recommendations on national policy with respect to the land use and capability. Advise on and assist in the execution of a comprehensive program for the registration of title to land throughout Ghana. To land title, no, land commission for a dema. Traditional funds so ewo modie, ewo honum. Eti also purpose our functions in collaboration with the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. No more carbon, no more oye bibia. Next lands commission. Ye shall say turn down be over 100 years no documents in no man kasa no machine no ma say no ma bi empoma na nsu abe frade na nti copy documents wo how flade onipa nsu aye computer omon type ye go graduates omo university omo ye computer science go to komo djuma no afi bia ye graduate ye wo more than 20,000 computer science organ na wo munye hweye no de kam ye mfa document na wo de djuma no ye Pentium 3 computer bi kra ma na de Windows kra lem na wo so no type sa we the open kuku Africa ni bia no ASDA computer ye ntimi board said ye emrofo no bono ye bon kuku sa America ya recording nyina ewi ya recording nyina ewi enti langas asem ohini kwasa asem a ye twitwa asase nyina ne fareba nyina ye lands commission no mini madam fu bia ne papa wasase de wo ho nenso no papa yi land title wo nyina no okoye no asase a ye papa dia no ono ti yiku o masa atonton man nkofo it will call land title land commission who say ni papa din do so no call be bia na ni papa asase wo bia nkofo si dan so no de chom say eni o nti de o wa so na onim nya san say o eni o modi for nti no e bia since o mo si dan de no be because madam for no every right say wo ji asase because manager say asase nya o dia na ukosi skyscraper kon nyameni kwa na bibia wasase bia na e ona ne dia cause asase na imove untimi to asase ni fiso cause we ye thief obi a wegu ya de untimi ka say na we de misle mabewia wo ka na me da kofa cement da bi o ye ma unyi cement no cement ni ka ni na ye npa kon dia enti won say asema mi ke eni o but appointing to me for some reason my ye. Enti Nyankopon nyansem obo appointing ne okwekuo na odabo nyina ode ba nipa se nipa. Wo na so manage saa aboa resources nyina ne plant ni nyina resource no. Enti wo se land commission na nya enwen na wo nipa na wo ho. Edi se wo adwuma ne se wo beboa na yetimi anya land title, the registration of title to land through Ghana there. Na wonye adwuma eno na man kofo si dan abra o muni sa title no because obi person hear the right thing, but the obema na the right thing so hear the wrong thing. Until say obetwa ko say obey the right thing ana it woni pani si dan ni je wi a ene na of achumka no o senka sa de no anyway na che say e fie so that's it. It is a kwasepeni ba no so ne of achumchu koma e de na of achum be che say e fie eni no or hini ko de asase na man ko bit magic because o land title way only land title o ko twema land commission for so a because the bu kwa o land title enti na say why your cost 90 work enti to kwasema eni a year ya kwa ni nyina yin san kwasasem land commission na kwasas bo na na mo yi tisa kwasasem no kwasasem nwa costume ye dem president ye dem o mu ena de was asase no so no or no control mine because land is a factor of production. Untimi enkoye in toast factory wiem. Untimi koye in toast factory wiem. It is a be a woko space be na the better no wako mu no akozi asase. America for ni Russia come advance space ground. Omu brands at the ground. Omu se de mu sitina mu hono. It asase be asase ne yeti. To what was asase no control ewiase. And it try and Rofun Babaji assassin na and a Yankasa ye tribes and so you conquer that tribes a assassin because who was assassin Nebuchadnezzar expand on territory. It won't the one of BMC be a cost of Ghana bian a constitution him. By essence, enforce the constitution, they die bear enforce provisions the constitution yen copo be breed this eight na say regional I ain't can say develop world meaning a developing world no. The only difference woman here the last words no ed so developing so and not developing ing so back so and the only difference develop and developing it just say you can be say memo being developing any can be say women and develop it idea on person developing or my anything from developed obedience won say Ghana develop you idea be more America for so we develop and just say enforce your laws and the laws without enforcement a declaration we dey die and I say Christmas tree a declaration yes since when you mra since obey mra bufusin bibia onipa deseni oba won 104 ayemra sa nipa na so ntimi enforce on one mra wahye so how can we call you a civilized nation? No, you are not civilized. A civilized person, also make us say the word civilian or civilized civilization. You can replace the word civil, not the unipa. Who is civilian? The Indians who is civilian say we are private citizen, and now who will inform decision. Why brain the brain know you more than the brain of a cocoa into years. Especially say obey your word there. A brand when you want to do word in pass. It is all to pass one of course aboa. So enti land commission you man when na maka chira no public lands uko kan article e kosa no ka membership no wo show membership of or commission na land commission enye ni packet one won land commission shall consist of the following persons appointed by the president under article 70 of this constitution: a chairman who is neither a minister of state nor a EU, one representing each of the following bodies nominated in each case of the body concerned: National House of Chiefs for home. Lands Commission no National House of Chiefs are him for home. Ghana Bar Associates work at Lands Commission home. Ghana Institute of Surveyors because a better now a one a better measurement to assassin. And this say Oko assassin na say if you be share north, if you be share south, na so being to me fan can be a surveyors for no na ye. Surveyors are kwasafo a omo hu nyansa no enye omo nyina na kwasafo surveyors are so who cut land and say oh of a kwame si wudie efesi we na aye kama wo hwa bochira utim say utimi rules of a fie na efekeke the efesi kama obi etimi ko ni fie Ghana obi etimi si fie ontimi fa bicycle kran ko ni fie because e kwan also de ko fie no e kwan no la sabia ama kwan mo obi marking e di nesi utimi ko YouTube to say asase akaka na e kwan obi entimi fa kan fa ho This be a nipana or no I and say no or chinching one on them. Not okay, say about it, not what chat 2 months as an coffee. We a living. Yes, I'm going to see you know. It instead of surveys for home. Each regional lands commission and a department responsible for town and country planning, environmental protection council, ministry responsible for lands and natural resources, and last one, the chief administrator of the lands commission, who shall be the executive secretary. Tiwena abetia or say we are not managing ourselves well. If said idea the pan, then the chess you implement we are Ghana into a civilized country. Shen cook them for lands commission. The be here about land be a woman because I am for was I say they carry a lot of weight. Not to trust as no land a sabia on a bemer jazz as no town and country planning yet in 1945 for kind town plan for 1945 Gold Coast time the town and planning. So young planning your towns from the village to the town to the cities. Are we planning our towns? Will be a Ghana done one big village and we are your pay. Nkanyansa no no obi a Ramsar site a wetland. Te di na wetland asase a afọ. Ɛhɔ na nsuo wɔ asase no nyinaa nsuo tɔ a ɛkononom no nyinaa ɛkɔ hɔ no. Cause ɛbɛn po no. Eti Nyankopɔn nyansa no wayɛ bebi afɔre sɛ ɛnonom nsuo no. Nti nsuo no bɛtaa asase so a na anonom no onipa sɛ ɛhɔ na mesi dan. It one can say it's like you are committing suicide. And Oman is will be a person or taking life, you know, a crime against the state or say a chill. Because who could sue down wetland, who say who committed suicide? Because a dino, no matter the concrete to be good, a bit made you go. And now beside that, who blocking ensure say a co eponomono, while blocking a pathway. One will think I am one, I was thinking Yakomusu, Enra, and Nipa, that's any. Ya the excavator ne wrecking boy Yakobu then and marry soon because they be an crab butchery. Nico person was out as no, maybe your banner continue to say, maybe oh, make me as I see, maybe crown catching the cruiser will sit down while you a Sakumon Ramsar side to the crab bread 20 years a discard back when you say after the bad say, ye, bear maybe by me 20 years, what you check picture, ye, we create sit down with Ramsar, a one cousin Ramsar side. A man in charge, I draw a man soon the ending. Because on my Japadia, because you can't Japadia near dying. Or Marco sit down, baby, and quasi. But and you won't in 30.8 million Ghanaians so far. In Tinsoya to a cry in Anka, Ramsar Sank and Nusun and can soon abandon the dada. By Antitino, Menia Japa. And now no send that to Busumia Chumuna, Abbey Casabia Mahama, some more kind and Yannick bounce a quabraca say, evidence in Mahama Antonin Kofoniji Mahaman says, you know, was Shanuma P or call 4 years in a you know, then as said Nebuchadnezzar, Yakopon 7 years of school, or by no work the Hunyansa. The Mahama Cotanchen will Hunyans baby or ye defect be or ye, also Kokayana, now be when I didn't up a whole president, now a president on office now only talk. Walk on. So when we Indian, you know, so was some president, the president Kayo after my institution, some Munyuma, Greater Accra Regional Minister, Yuma. Resek for Munya Mujuma, and no Mako Bubuno. Your Bubuno will be a bema cosibi man. Ain't he like a cra? Isn't independent no, Medibesianum, na Yamba because Ramsar side will be a your Sakumono, Colin crumpled a Yanina Ramsar side. And you quasi attach any extras who call a la almost extras or mangroves existing soon, or moon and nunum soon, or mobile, you know, ombe epono, and no bansana eponaba, and I quest a barrier. So, or send nunum soon and sending soon cried, and he said, who are extra when I say, and so pitiful when I ask a maba. Bonipa the simple or fairly extra in now with red soil, no pussy dying or hole. Not in Swabba Fanaco, not the be a ye. Ain't he? I hope say Mahama Better Land Commission, say Ghana be year, on land commission, the color of people now almost forming. Land Commission, I am for Nina, or say it's Kusan who say Yenzam or Margin Daho. Because say you want a whole when you regional House of Chiefs, National House of Chiefs, or more I am for war regions in or more parliament in the National House of Chiefs, and your regional assembly and Yankoka superintendent to Yaka IGP level, or Muka, adding and no my cosa, next almost soon, or Moriananka, or Mushaman and Cryon and Canon Surian and Kaka, assassin soon, Yajinko Passa say almost yet the moment. Team Medibesi no medase.
Baba dear.
Over, me must have question.
Papa, me pacho. Pabna. Give me 1 second answer. Bombardier. When them say platform also a fair adwin for. So na Mami Musa say unhu bridge yesi structure yesi suda. Oh, Bombardier organico de any say dialogue no ntumi nye djuma. Enti me de me pesa me kama Bombardier tiase na obi owo platform no tiase ni say. Nyansa nyini. Enti nyansa nyini a ebetumi aba say waterway. Obi betumi ama ensuo na flow asie. Because okohwe architects is say friend say right to say wanum omo dan a omo achisi a ensuo no nam asie. Na structure ni siso. Na ensuo no kra serve as the bit say Ghana say as serve as air condition. Iti nsuo no frase no na wo dai no emu dwo kama ma winya air conditioner bia yi se wo kogi akosombo power
No, okay. I'm saying me free temporary of a crime now say there.
Okay, what about the anything here? Sure. I
Who
didn't.
the question and answer comment to me who say me na me ko yade.
Any so open to TD and what because would you know limited. The better them change say I didn't enyini nyansa enyini technology abewiase enti kanino nana waterways untumi kwose sanwea emblock no na wasi udan a ekwan wo hono because said the bridge yetumi ye bridge mensuo fase ma ekwan kai tumi faso no in the same way no any betumi extend the bridge no na ye use nsuo no ne area no e dia ye structures wo so.
They've been to Upa just say Yanko sit down round because of technology. Yes, and Awoka.
There may pass me training say, yes, I place say what areas you know,
Tanyans and say you sit down wetland or no matter the technology.
Oh, David.
Mr. Bombardier.
I can't say Iron Man suit into no jatent to me.
Yo,
It's over for me. See, I didn't make a see. You can support him in the year. You Ramses site. No, I didn't know.
Mami Prince be question na akwachi. Mbo question ketu abi on say. Ohwe ukọ platform ama postu ade bi aba na ubusa bibi about friends and computer crank and fan scanning ade na ade ukọ nkrofo no omo wo ade wi say scanning as omo say barcode for atase last commission sem na America omo say omo ade bi barcode na barcode no me call na omo say 5,000 paperwork registration ni ade no go 18,000 ni eje ba ade nya ho ni hia me akura say bia omo ye adwuma o lands commission ni say nkrofo no bia permit for ni ade yi omo ya ban adwuma ne ade bia edan abubu asem tin America no obi abetimi aye victim so what I say eden na esi bibia ho kwase se ne ma na delay se bi obi beje title bi kura se do fa twumo kai yes ne sankan obi ko permit esi dan yes ne sankan Ghana so si kan se bi dollar de bia ne value ni se de etia na tie o kina bia kita 100,000 na o kina be 10,000 enti de be na I say buying in crofo and say crofo be bia process e bia this amount of paper we bar 2 weeks I say you ready 1 month I say you ready next say wo dan bi na akosi atime ka so higher waterway and higher and as higher but so me there decision bia wo bia utimi take enti na kra research abai dia abebi ukra ma wo say katachi aba ye nyina ye nka nkire crofo yi say omo mamre na nka kra chi yentimi nye sa niema we na asomdwe mra na obi dan ya wasi hwe oba besi adan ya wasi aya kobuobu ne papa moa enti akra ede ne ebe ya ma sa niema we within 1 month 2 weeks 1 year
okay land institutions ni nyina omo ye interconnected o passport o kai say ye nwa ba sheli ayoko no ye minister of finance no foreign affairs now passport na be 2 years 1 year and then no akasa call passport office or say we who say passport you in hours Oh no, and Coponi ye money. Now, Kwabna Walter America, who pay a passport a post office, how many in a post office or who confirm forms we are. So without computer and man was a bit my internet passport no, my many call on after the passport ye issue intention. Sana a land commission it you. Omit my human but say a few good men in the was honesty is the best policy. Onipa na ewo ho no. Enti de bia me enna say we must make sure say the price of punishment no higher than the crime. Name onipa ne kodi crime na say the punishment na say a baby boy there and my boy there henka no. Enti say we mu no say nka me to me no o say ka dey constitution ma hanging ye dey rope ekosi your compound no na rope no. Eti yenye wi wo ya ye mfa wo ne ye de wo ko no. Me say ye ma punishment na higher than the crime. Obi e be di hu ni. One person owu. Nemo land commission koton dana kofonso edan ekosi baby nkosi usi abranka land commission betuma direct na ono enka no wo a okosi den na ha no nemu ka ye punish wo mo a from ahemfo no ahemfo ka ho surveyors ni ye punish wo mo na say it leads to death obi be di ne hu ni but you say akura wontia no obejimi sa onsen papa de control but wo twanem akura about say that is disciplinary obobo din. Enti saa no say ye computer no wona se nipa na wo no defective a computer no de ye de obede computer ko fa correction flu so enti ne chere your come you say the passport office team content no o metuma ye land commission is de ne saa enti medium kam yema cause military for no mo ye discipline yema soldiers for nko no soldiers ne hu no na institution no Achimota yepewo engineering department soldier military no armed forces Ghana forces no metu ono betu war my Achimota school ye betima trainee soldiers for no mo nko ho no and so nipa de ye and you say soldiers are also civilians in some other way even though say civilians private sector say no but so mu gibi dia ye nya hemfofo ni frenyi na empa soldiers for no emmehye wo no o mebo adwuma ko soldiers on ko school Kofi Annan peace guys in the school or university or ko school or discipline. They didn't know Bible no on police as a mobile or soldier as him. Or see any who says soldier near or soldier be no or ye normal or ye distracted or be you man pepe. Ain't in bad all the same. Say aban me saban and didn't huni. That's a woo severe and also the when aban direct me name on so cover kotikwa aban dim rano and any asem no who aban I stupid. But that will be stupid. I buy no be in with the Emrana Etiao, no in with you. Etiatus one say, men could be a buying the defective oil and now you'll slide the right thing. But say tighten idea, who sit down now, an idea. Once I will sit down now, where you're processing there, or multi ye, a buying to me because goes who evidence say at least no why you be. Say assassin, especially assassin your old idea, then when you have some then you with Messi. Na a titan idea ukoswa but unya or seka titan ban sana KBO be battle titan amadia now as a sene enye langa some the end so wutim and you be am how adwen aha and there's more land commission for my ya won wutim won mutum ka say land title won na land title and won ma ma wa won mutum nyo hwe na emom the only thing say bia ahemfo no omo de no ene ye bia bebi oto asase no be ha cause to watem PS obi am ha no because bia na asase no ehun ni enti na neti adwom no but land commission for ntimi man nchen say I didn't know uni land title say my process no my process no mo my idea ha enti said the enyum tell say we are all involved in building our motherland that's it
and the omuni say land for no na yenche omo say ye free bibi blockchain eno de uye document na which is anu enye yi eno ano no nti ye mo nko hwehwe sa technology mi no mi na obi tosa ase a ye the blockchain no a protecting the property Ghana for ya mo update mo ho yo ene bomba de free ho a ye be frɛ ene am say we are for my Abi Professor Abi ene Brian announce of the kakrabe 2 years so na ye who say
Yeah, Kwame has why he's spoken because I heard Akwesi saying it's expensive, so if you want the wine to go, but otherwise I can come on, yeah.
okay Any one, I contact Wama. So be Mike Noah, any a bright.
Bafa,
Akwa akwanta
Magana Fono Tiaje, Magana Fono Tiaje in $1 number for Muntino. In with the same situation.
Oh,
1:1.
dollar back from
About
better,
$1 number from privilege in the idea of your monsem.
dollar back from bet in years as so. Oh, cement is still cement price, so. And you may pitch as a dollar back from but any effect, your tongue catch it. Mamino, Unti, Mamino said, you're not pum city. And he said, yes, I could yin, yes, waba, me, my bama so nothing.
Adwenkese when you das ya the process we are cost kama boni bi no ho ne ho ye pa ne ho tin pa das opa me abna me chia bibre
me case nama insurance for
bibia ye juma se de wo say police su ye na juma grant no so no bibia wo say din pe bi ye din fa se de nam se ika una e sha se na machi e pa cho no no but yi adwene fi ho no ama police ye de wo so ye bia
yo any media de minimum we ha ne say car accident na say answer material yi yade bia mamu
door no can door no de e wo say ye replace door no de just say ma company no because now no sa car yentimi the way ye ka say ye de be ma word akwa ye kwa na on say car no say ye word dia kokoro to say accident abaka no anti no say ye car mo no chia ode e wo say yetimi ya ma ya kire say de wo say sifa no wo say ye a new door na ye sade hye ye benya bi so okrum ha no
na mama musa say owura ne insurance kan de
ni nyina gira police for no ne omo de car owner anti no de say insurance kan say insurance nka gira police no ne ba bi ba asin ba kudu anti no you so kan ni
I was some busa prison for say owura no or insurance a year na valid Debbie someone sa answer no mobeti money na niema ye basa but
yeah because I didn't see nyame and the gym free mo and that night no I'm ever say be a gym to hospital to say because just behind just the back door just the door the passenger door no na a pia kumu am on say sprinter and holding power sprinters no body no holding into a book mu party like a bob be wife netia either say go off na na mission ti ni nyina no e go so eyen kakra o kwa me da se ebenya say ebenya company new door na omo ni eyi old one to atu e bon pa se baby e wo se kudu no ebenya sa konya na yenya sa kanadie o police for omugo so ye ho adwuma
ede America ni say mumusa police for no say omo insurance ye valid na maji company ni address say mo the case no koma mo lawyer say de be ya bibia ni a ehona ebetumi aboa mo because samoka se police for handle anyway say
bibia be kama offer
no okay any ye tie Ghana news kakao de bre
offer be that say kobna be buy ya do kobna se dey e da dollar na ye kobna dey say yi ababie na me donate say akonta so ama me kwan o problem ni dey me kobna to me drum kwa me ntiase wo so what say akonta dun akonta ho say wo so what say Ghana data say kobna se change na dollar for with no kwabra asindi it incredible be ya ababie de tuma or the form some tuma into what want here and I make an order also say me ba me best me kasa bebre I think say last week e be kan and should be to Ghana hanoma of a kwame and I say kobna kasa busami
and I near can was them last week here. Arches and the way I can say is nipa sisi show a dine war baby show funny no manoma. Maybe can say a month for dying a best as ya for more ama a nipa be raho. Maybe can statement in the come review. Maybe can say and no back see one moment see almost see dying over waterlogged areas. No, a bear roho. As a make class in say eba. As a make cano, none say eba the following week ya. About Kwame, the tenant say, what shall say, oh, dear, who shall say, with your umber should be good can say, Dano say, Hano, say, the producer is a deal, question, and this idea. On a much question this idea. Eh, ya, say, Yashahain. Na no be say akoswa na would do sika be then see okumwa enough form e don't see enough form sika be komu e be kuma e then see sika kumwa on san kan sika ni bim enti wo sika ko dan na bibi say toa won hwe wutimi say nyina na so kura say bim oh ana eya na bakwame sana yo said the idea betin nsu beto na aka say nsu akodi pebum dem adenya enam samanfo sisi dan wo hanom ne ntino se yenji sa akwana ntum na nsu ntimi amfuro said wo say kwa si ya na de beba babonten abeka say ya na si when authority bi ye adwuma na sometimes ye ba fetch ne be complaining say en wo say wo mo ye e ko we say no me say offer kwa me ya so no sometimes ya na ya so tini enye easy o sometimes one catch say memfa mamun tra ko bi be ko baba no ma sa be system no ma sa ho no wona me say enti yo ba me ho no me de minim say sika and the issue go no me be kan say ebi mu be affected because just imagine so kwame wo fi ni nsu ato na because obi akosi dan e wo bebi a wo se nsu di for continue wo dem nyina ne wo mpa no bibi o to gu wo no wo no bebi a wo sini ye okay but anam say sa afo na be si wo ni ti no ensu ni ntimi continue wo dem nyina ba kwame wo be gina tintin sa ma de achi ya so odi on o kwame me see ko answer bit much chi kunu gina na so ye and nipa will pass through torture and say create man egina ye because I am say papa na ba ye mpe don't let you back for me who videos we crowd have check for cry ya cry misri mama de don't let you abo tre kakra don't let you form and e ko form media hu ba kire and de say the Ghana form wo mo bia mfrey and I'm say de ya hu say ekuna ye etimo bia mfrey that's why e ko so ye dollar ni ko so ye mama wanya die na nani nyakupo betua ko e na oba ye no e no ma dollar ni ko so nyakupo betua e wati nyakupo e hu bi agina enti be say no am be me kasa bebre be di mani say Nigeria fo je Mahama tumpra ko pe Nigeria fo say ye hia Mahama o Nigeria Mahama yama Mahama betra Nigeria 1 month pe e ma yen wo betra Nigeria 1 month pe ma yen na wo hu say de bia we ka say ade papa e ba wo hu ne ntem ene e chia so a wo hu ne ntem e chia wo hu pa e chia wo hu ene e ba yesu a wotim say e mase de wo pe no but e ba e yen kakra but obu o hu ne ntem say me ne say de me hu ne ntem no obu so obetwetwa so a kudu bempenso so wo hu say say agene na eye say na eye enti se nipa bi wo ase kasa ya na nyina eye say ebia ye busebusa questions ne ye hwe ne ntutuye ne numa concept beboa obi nti Ghana hanom o walata so wo hwe de ye numa esifa ye o Ghana hanom bo hu say said ye wo mampanyi walata ne ntutu ye de o mampanyi ye sisa no oba afoforo no saa ne ba oba afoforo de ye kwai wo Nigeria hu say ensisa bi bo ma Ghana no enti o mampanyi no beti alata de so be bona paso enti ababio say owo ye ne ti Ghana na Ghana ni ba proper kope on himpon kese owo ahene Akwantufuo radio etiefuo ene miama kunta ene kwabra Enyina pemasem sei na me kanfo ababio a yesi bue yeti kwa pai Mr. Moment kompa yo moment kompa Mr. Moment kwabna Mr. Ukro na ujaye no ukro na ukro na waba ukro na waba I am be ukro na waba ukro na waba a de bia no yenya ye ba ne ye ka ho ne de reho kasa no ne de kasa turu bi ne dije kakra wa akire etimi pe wa cho kwabna dije kakra wa akire kwabna dije kakra wa akire ahotoso kakra wa akire enko basasa emre 8 years ago no nanka saa sem se bi nanka me ba Akwantufuo Radio nanka me beka nanka me be dia wo ho bi ese na Akufo de dansi o na Akufo do de wo ye die tema mo beka ne mahama ye nsem ana mo beka to mahama so no mo ba ye madisom ye hunu light kitwe bi se epio ba bi na opanyi 8 years nyina no ye ntimi nkasa asem wo ha no de bia ye ba ye de ntokwa ne ebufu na yankasa no yankasa yembu ya ho e Akwantufuo Radio yankasa ne ni afa ntokwa ne yajeje to individuals yajeje to ye ho so because ne entie ho ase papa bi mental mantem debate me nye sure say the kind of argument and emre bi ni ye no ekusu na so gidi say enuma bi epie kwelin kitin data ya me no ebe kan yi e no kre data ye no kre na me gidi say ebedu ba bi no abrante na oteso no openya wonu mo mudo suko our networking no and I say whatever the department no am mo de tutuya to yie am sayaba am ye nyina yeti Ghana ano ye be hu say kakra because they tell to okumo amo no empanyifo ehye man ka meboa ye de compare mo a enye yi da enti akonta me da ase bebre so ma me sa akonya we say wo de obetwe ho akọ akire no akonta nimpon wa ma me mre se me nka bi me da ase bebre kobna dollar na ba fom enso so data ne de da bi ekira no ye ho hihie sew eye yi a e beka se mahama ye ni ye e beka wa ye ni ye so a ye be gu so ba beka amana ye ni ye because so ye ni ye a wo a woto no ho to wo fa se fo no mo ha no on ho to wo no ebusafo nyina ho ato no nansi ya lorry fair wo mo ye so mo titi so yi ni sa de manu mai ye bon pa ese enuanum nyina no party so mo involved ni nyina no o mbeti ase yi na bibia no akopepepe na o mo edidi di akire e fast men spare parts ni si no ma kra na wo se e baba ye ni nyina ho to ye no se ho beto ye dia ade ti e kanse bone edi to ade papa bi ba yesu se se kanse bone bi to da bi ye me de menye ne sa me wo gidie prekope se ye hwedwo meya beka so ebe di na tuma sustain wo ya di bibia nsi bibia se a ebe ni tuma ko yanim se ye tsan kasa won tsan na ebe ye den ye timi amubu to the next step enti won shase ni ehwe se ebe tuma sustain enti to sustain se enti sustain a eye stages eye first stage no ebia approach to take ye no and am maba obetwa go back as akwatra say okay the next approach no say na wo say ye no say ye na ewiase fa na nyina say no mo nyoma first approach ni enko a entimi edwuma ye na take a pick on the second approach said ya ekwan na omo gyina mo as unam krum kan krum a na wo drive won kan krum du kumasi krum a wontimi nkon ene ka se ntimi nkon ni pa nyina ne nam ka kwa mu em na wo say ka kwa mu di pa ne nam hono no na pavement ye nyoma no abetatra hono no ekwan ye be fa so e be ye no won be ye am ye nyina anti your platform is something ye pese de ye be can some negatives nko ana ye pese be hu se positives bi apie na positives na e ba no e was dey hu se positives but ye kan for sa de emre bi akosanka ba otiso no sanka ye ya anka watimi atimi anya modela wode be ye yi safo wo nyina firi ho no mo ne kenye ne ye be kasa asem we se matna wono mo ama ye ma mo 8 years atna wono mo ama 8 years ama sadi we abeso so de nyina ye kon abeso so Ghana fo nyina ye kodwom ye didwa kodwom eni ka se kodwom nyina mama sadi abeso so ye kon enra ya no bi so sha ase ye mo de kwama ne de wo so ye on tutu nyoma yie because ye person no tutu ye ntina Papa Smiley, as to the platform say, I did be who Yembeka, Senipani, young cancer in crying. Because I did yes, and he pay ya dinner with Shannon Cry, and with me just with me in ye. And with me in ye, necessary back, need to be Shan crying. Yet me need to be Shan crying. Now I to be Papa be back near the corner and a bridge and a dollar and a near dollar near Buffalo and your mamma and your mamma and your butro and your way break. And Rebina dollar said 20 was a 19 was a deal in the morning. Yes, ye could for and there was so my you could for the day and will be up on what they are about to see. Yes, boy, and it's not dollar. Monfanessa, there be Midam Conessa, there be Ben Conessa. So what never had or about 11 crown, sister. Intimate changes said there was a changing for now. At least we have to give credit. A coin of fast war, say a year artificial, say a year dino, say a dino, no what thing you can do 11 on quadie. And no, didn't was some year next. We ever bought a cromana, then I mean, a croman or money, how one, but we are, then I mean, being full price, no, yet take a full price, no, gauge, no, as they say, I tell it's cement board, maybe a general said, wherever they are, and you need to have deal with cement, you don't want to kick near someone show quite no one said the word written. Near want to be so sad, want me fun and what deep preoccupant to no many now to get this other. This one in the Pebia Transit discussing some Akasa. Everyone for episode much as oh, and yashi, pa, because you are pesadi, we are chair. A high enough food, the four papa chair. Obey ye, no one will see a walk or no matter what channel. Who could say, gonna see baby? Won't say, you know, no, we just didn't ask how could decide. What you can ask and Samson. Now was our pebble service, I wish him as no way to coin. Now, baby, I say, baby, trendy you could. Near Labacase. Or near Shia. Then I've only queen Cassandra to be near Cassandra no more. Nay, who the eka. Near who the eka. Name you who nipple with my bugana. I'm gonna afford Niger to say, nipple with you with my bugana because Ghana Buona. Of a Kwame, Ghana, a cool at the hormone. A chia. I didn't make us a fair queen and I'm so. Fair queen and I'm and no cry and for ye. She dear see the Kunzifa a bon watch. And no cry, no chase and no movie. And your money pie, you no crap pie where you want what's a Ghana for. Seriously, fatty, you do criminal. Asa. And now which they be penny pound for many years. Just imagine so go through a hunch for even 1 week. 1 week. And easy. Or more musidine. The same thing. And granite. Was it last week? Mema captain say be granite. Mema is me granite for kitchen. Uncle granite on body granite on the cabinet. Or because say granite by 8 point something. 8 feet 3 inches. Or because say 3,500. Mianka samsido. Miameko krum. Na masuma hokoshe. And Nippon or a nice and then the Cassa, see if you find a whole Brazil is me. I see Tonkobusa and net because I need 2,700 Ghana cedis for one. But Nippon no one need in Koma, would half say, see, and my look not to zoom sometime. I want that dear, we didn't watch it. On which I didn't know, and it's half factors we are making. Second, this system. And it is only baby Pierre. So what you couldn't now what's the work? Would this only baby Pierre? I said, I'm not killing. So when you are crying, only one was the crown. No year from what I can. Would offer a cold one, months so far, and not that in case for Kobuso. A robot to Moku over to Neddy. I could see the bottom. Say a year, Yemprin in a year. Nasa suban we say no. If you want to go sorry them ni nyina no. I'm sorry for preaching bi kura la kwa say lie be for kwa bi suit me je was already them ni nyina because of person wan yes at the end of the day collection the collection board nanka say 1 city 10 pesos 2 cities and one. So I'm for we say me san can say bia. One hwe on obewie no. service ni na be ka ama no to be use style means bi ama collect na be dey obenya fa ho agiska bi anka na nka wo say ba sha on enti ese Mr. Mbebre fiti prekope oni busumi nsia and wo yes missing kan na ku for the years abi we no ko osase ma yen na nka we hu say at least bibi ko animu a and papa you be so many na dream pon ko di yen no me na ko so be so na ke ko ya agi ko ni bebrebe ki ko yen nim gidi 8 years nye easy o of ko me 8 years yet no say nye easy o dun so aba bia aban dada no na dun so problem no ho no but no we should waste a means be to sustain it but to solve the problem na kasa to solve the problem ne ho no bia no tackle that problem no it problem no ko e na we no buy no we no are trying to find ways and means to make sure say it ceases and it will take time again meti ai any why me Matthias yes say there's a problem because say any says or buy ya did to buy ye no ne light up near complaining there's something on say because I can solve a problem major problem and can this move free way and in the na light up gig say get on why e get on no okoso fide bi mu onkoso fide bi am won coaching we e didn't na more than 8 years move free so no ya na light of basa say ni pe ye complaining so mo say that creative bibi say en kasa Muhammad the oba na dun so oba the dun so ba ma dun so en si Muhammad na pump no oba body dun so be Ghana because what Ghana heavy when him how traders any business people light and I say light efficiency say light off inside you we say no it causes a lot of problem and lots of loss at the back companies only ni nyara and one thing ko tell force say side you beto yaso and we want me to tell one say ye no be to sabotage ye ho said yeah ye be discredit elipa bi na ye de hu say ye ade na ye de ho na light off na enkoso but if there were problems coming in now you should have as well solved that problem said yeah the next government no yes going to criticize problems no Debbie enter sada I didn't know you free way no you free way I didn't say you completely do so de bia yem fan ko tag ne say wono no ya na ono so ba me bi hu wo che ni se mu nyina say ye hwe ni put up a station a bit me a supply I mean enough electricity ko ni mu yempe one so much so no san ko obosia and to gas no whatever he has to buy and try to house and the light needs so then the problem will escalate me pobia or solve problem men pedi or e kwado ko men pesa wo yes na we hu kona ko me time it will solve problem and anytime also anytime the energy am because we opo we say no there's something me hu wo yo or you know me for be ye amani o mun tika na fokuru ehunu se opani oba e wo ye bibi ye tikuma de ye se kate ni se de ye hu hwe ye de ye tikuma de se ye hu hwe ye nko alata nkohwe alata kania no o mun nye bi kura so na che so mo de ye bibi o mun nye bi kura papa ye mo ye wo platform enu mo beti no mo nkohwe se de na papa ye nkubusa YouTube ye nkubusa se de na mahama e ye afa Ghana electricity power.
One April na ye na hwe na fa na fancy na.
Na bi o ko na me mre ma me nkasa na me ko be ka wa me bi.
Ye na fancy why. Na se me dada ya na wo ka
eti be da okay ko bra ma do be twa because kasa titi ko ehun because me hu de o be mu no e de me hu no e na me ka. Da ka me je be jaba mu nyina mo kan fa ho. Ye ti kromo anu de yenim se kakra. Ade be tia emre bi be ba no emfi mienu emfibo ni mu no ye bebe kan yie akamfu ni yie am ye hu kana fu ignite with the whole why ho say Africa na esi wo no ye bebe nye leader bia woti be se sanyoma ma ekunu gina na so a se wo ama no ne kono we oje so be se saw no ma ba bete so ma ni mu a ubeti ma ba bete so ma ni mu am wani age etuma hwe ho ne no yire no ma ne ehia so beta ma no ni bi sana me da me hwehwe no be ba cho ma no esi
Oh, you better say, or Papa, me, the MSS.
Hey, Papa, to was na me sama no. Oh, hine. Ane, what broso kama. Na, yo, friend is saying, abai say a teamwork. Wa find nipa over 50 already. Na yentu e boasi, na team ofa omo no, wodi bia koliba na so omo yeden. Ade ye parishi show. Ye bibia ya anuma bejiri ganom. Nti wo ba na se abebi wo ba na obetretire no a. Eno so yen twen kopem bra we wie ni die wie ansa na we ya wie ni die wie. Ade a ye teamwork. Nipa over 50 something quite 60 no. Ade no feduma won chemo mo na won fa abanso se nentwe dua ne din o. Ofengu wo moto. Said the baby be conte mama yen. Yani ya wonji yen. Na ba ku bi kura na me e wo se me kan wa se mo a ma record ntimi wirefi. Enti ka kire no, yesre no ara. Ye penetration show. Kania na asem no de me bu se. So bi sabotage Ghana. Bombardier wo hene emre bi ni we betumi di awe no. Said the baby ni pakro. Ye betumi a china tumu. Na say MPP for na sabotage mama Juma. Hey, near betra on mo. The institutions should work. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I hear that's it. Until home so no. Of a body stay, say of a body and you're ready. So I ready. Me no one after.
Abi, and an Ebekasa or Jama of Asian Casan. We fear. I've been
You are right. But there be the down say. Abiu when you of a body dear where starter and it so by body person kasa abi between grandma of a body
Oh, yeah, my baby, because what the car friend, man.
well I show watch na me man mo make us of a kwame yo
Family,
abi
the trainer say, what the car friend be? Me na na me baba, what friend, what be friend,
with me mistakes we correct mistakes and this a woni mu a wo de wo say wo yo Martin wo de die nim say unye ready. Okay, Dr. Abi, say, o cousin na koto a cocoa board, inti bright. Na fi the obe country and country. The cocoa board.
Dictator. Dictator. They were correcting you. They were correcting you, but you were still behaving like Akufado. Eh?
Who was correcting me? Who was correcting me?
Mr. Bwedi was correcting you. Sir, Kwabra was correcting you. Still want to behave like a dictator.
In what way? In what way? Body was here before you came to the board. I know correction. I know what I'm doing, man. Dr. Abi Brian.
Well, you haven't had 3+1 today. That's why you have been behaving like that.
Yesterday,
why?
you know what confirmed that now they need Ghanaians, not their men.
Biniwa confirmed today.
Yesterday, before we left the scene, he said,
but he told us that is their men. Monkey will work and babu will chop.
You have everything. You have the men. Okay, Abi Bra.
Yeah, Kwame. So what is you haven't welcomed me with
Bamaso, yeah, you are right. Bamaso. You must
I didn't get there.
Yes, sir.
So what is on the table?
And in fact, Ofachum came around. And now you see 24-hour economy is working at Tema metropolitan area. The land issues was
one kasa. I say I best starting next month on the 8th. One kasa, it's working. Men kasa munchalang.
Hey, black people, you like to joke.
Why a correction, Martin? And he says, next month. Or by in a matter of 6 months, what they
Well,
implemented for
look,
our
I've been to offices in Ghana where they've written clearly. I mean, the last place I saw one was at the customs office at the harbor. They've written, we value, we cherish we value our cherished customers, this on their door. But what they were providing has nothing to do with what they've written on the door. Do you understand? So I don't look. There's a difference between lip service and actually doing the thing. And it's like Mama's approach to the whole thing is what I would describe as either a knee-jerk approach or unplanned approach.
unplanned approach.
Bombardier came to say when somebody was almost fighting Mahama at a so-called Ramsar site visit, was the best way Mama could have dealt with the thing. My question is, what has happened after that confrontation? What has happened? Look, what they are doing now, where the people are following them into battalions. They are going to demolish this. They are going to demolish this. Me, I've seen many of those things before. And this is what we call in Ghana, ho ochi. I think in tree, you people say, erua ebeju.
Okay.
Do you understand? Ho ochi. Offer Kwame,
yes,
let me illustrate this thing. Offer Kwame, I don't know how well, I think Kwabra will know, or people who know Accra well. Where they've built the shopping mall around Wager, there's a name they call it. The shopping mall around Wager, what is the name? I've forgotten the name. A big shopping mall there. Offer Kwame. I was there when they cleared that land. We were told the land belonged to Smiths. Kwame. That day, I asked myself, are we human beings at all? I was staying outside where they demolished the houses. But in front of me, the house I stayed, I mean, the quality of houses they demolished. I asked myself, why should they do that? Because in the first place, if the land belonged to Smiths, why would Smiths sit down and allow their lands to be encroached up to that point? Do you understand? So that is why and since they did that thing, nothing has stopped further encroachment in different areas. So all what I'm driving at is that all this noise they are making, I learned the Greater Accra minister, one woman standing there, people are begging her and so on, and they say she's hard. I said, what didn't Quarter do? When Quarter was behaving, I told the people what was doing was not sustainable. And Kwabra repeated these words after me. Sustainable, everything is sustainable. Has it been sustained? Offer Kwame, the way we approach our problems doesn't bring about lasting. The synonym for sustainability is lasting, durable. It doesn't bring about durable or lasting solutions. In my field, we say something which can withstand the test of time. We are just plastering the problem, plastering it. It will soon. What Mama is doing, you think if Mama NDC leaves power, it will continue?
So you vote Emma a year, and I say a man yiri bedi, nemba bedia. If it tends to be a dynasty.
So we should sit down and let the people be dinner. Oh, Papa, don't annoy me. You see, the point is, the reason why I'm telling you this thing is not planned is a knee-jerk reaction. It's a scattergun approach to addressing our problems. It's not dealing with the root cause. Bombardier highlighted some of the root causes. The root cause is from the land registry. It's from the local or district assemblies, and so on. So what Mama should do, or they should have done, you see, all these things, they should have planned these things in opposition. There is something we have not been doing. And that is why we are not solving our problems. In contrast with what these people, where we are, they do. There is something we call process re-engineering. Do you understand? We call process re-engineering. Okay. Land acquisition. The whole land acquisition thing is supposed to be a process. Okay. So we have to identify where the process starts. You need a land. There are so many avenues for you to buy the land. Either you go to the chiefs, or you buy state land, or whatever. Let's assume that is where the process starts.
Or private hands.
Exactly. So we identify the source or the beginning of the process. As a government, if I say government, I'm not saying Mama. Of course, the land ministry. The land, where I live here in Croydon, we have land registry here. And if you look at their website and what they do, beautiful. Land registry here, where it's not far from where I live. Over Kwame, we identify the process, the beginning of the process. And we expect the land ministry at every point of the process. What should be the controls? You are a chief. Identify what the person needs to bring or what conditions the person needs to meet. Whether it's from chiefs, whether it's from private people, and so on. That's the first stage. Then the next stage, you go to register. There should be, seamless process review or improvement at every stage. So that when somebody fails to meet a given criteria or problem along the line, we can deal with that part of the process which failed. But that is not what we are doing. No. They've started from somewhere, go to the field, go and demolish people, go and beat people. For how long can you be beating people? For how long can you go to the field and go and demolish people's things? How long can you be doing that? If in Accra alone, can you be doing this across the whole Accra? It is a process you put in place I repeat again, the sum of all these processes is what makes up a system. We don't think in terms of systems. We think in terms of buga buga. You know the people they are sacking from the road. You know when they sack them, they move, they come back again. The people they are sacking, they are beating them. When they move forward, the people come. By the time they come, the people have come again. Is that what we call solution? Then people will say, oh, they are doing well. You are not achieving anything. I expect that why they are sacking these people or why they are demolishing these people, they will put that thing in place. Immediately they are able to demolish this or they are able to sack the people. But no, that is not what they are doing. They are doing something for doing something's sake. Do you understand? If you are sacking people from the street because you want the street to be clean, you don't want anybody to sit there, what do? What plan do you have? Maybe immediately you sack, you mount some structures or you mount some barriers so that the people cannot go there again because you want the place to be clean. But that is not what they are doing. No. They are hoping that when they sack the people, by the time they come back, the place is still, and the people, the sort of characters you are dealing with, that's not how they think. So, bring about physical barriers. For Kwame, you see, your people, your cousins, when your cousins were driving cars into buildings and so on, if you come to UK here, I'm sure I see it around most countries of Europe. They've mounted like barriers, so you can't even drive car through anymore. If you want to spoil your car, you want to go and drive through the thing. This is how Oyibo thinks. But that is not what we do. Beating people in the house, fighting them, Ramsar side. Oh, the same people who are clearing this Ramsar side, they are the same people who go and collect licenses to come and build the thing. So what are we achieving? What are we achieving? Doing things for doing sake? Akwesi put something on the platform that Mama has revoked somebody's appointment. And it's like on the face of it. On the face of it, that is why the lawyers call prima facie. Prima facie means just on the face of it, the way it's looking. Do you understand? The way it's looking. You have not investigated. You have not gone deeper into it. On the face of it, looks nice. Oh, Mama has revoked somebody. So on the face of it, it looks nice. Prima facie, it looks nice. But the point is this. Akwesi, one, who made the appointment? Two, what criteria was used to make the appointment? What due diligence was made before the appointment was made? I don't know. So it's like he's trying to set an example, but the loopholes in it. And one thing I don't like about Mama is Mama thinks merely talking or merely saying the thing is a solution. I have consulted with civil society organizations and so on to establish governance advisory council. Merely talking is not doing the thing. And he also said, I will set standards of governance that nobody can surpass me or can. Come on. This is talk. Under normal circumstances, he doesn't need to say it. He doesn't need to tell us. We want it done. Do you understand? We want it done so that we say, yes, this man has done this. You don't need to tell us. It's like he's bragging. After all, he told us he's bringing 24-hour economy. Where is that 24-hour economy? 4-5 months into the thing. So talk is cheap. Do it and let's say, yes, this man, I don't like Akwantufuo, but there's one thing Akwantufuo did. The national health insurance thing Akwantufuo did. Akwantufuo didn't tell anybody I'm coming to do this. He's done it, and it's irreplaceable. Along the line, if we want to replace it with a superior thing. The same way as they have achieved the gold thing. The gold board idea is superior idea to the Baumia exchange for oil thing. That is fine. We acknowledge this. At least, I'm not a fan of Rawlings, but Rawlings established two things that I always give him credit for. If the rest were rubbish, I give him credit for the fact that he was able to institute the students' loan program. He was able to address one of our perennial problems when he came to power, the establishment of estate forest shops. It saved us a lot of. So we have to manage with ideas which can stand the test of time. Standing the test of time means it's sustainable. Of course, as we go along, as society advances, as technology advances, some of these things we need to review. But at least they will be fit for purpose at some time. But not the way these people are going about these things. Ramsar site. So I mean, what have they achieved so far? I expect them to have planned properly, authorize all the districts or land commission and so on. Don't issue this, don't do this, don't do this. These are the conditions. And they will be monitored, even give them targets and so on. But they are demolishing people's things. Next time they go to lands and go and get the papers again. The problem of land administration in Ghana has to do with the land commission. It has nothing to do with Ramsar site. Because somebody gave the person permission. When you go, the person will tell you, I've got documents. Where did the person get the documents from? Do you understand? When riff-raffs are given position, this Akwantufuo's time, this Abutina Paul, so these guys were all walking the streets of London for nothing. And look at the position they gave them. And look at the road they left behind. Over Kwame, let me come again.
Yeah, Papa Kwame, your question, Mr. Abiel.
Yeah, Mr. Chu.
Okay. Now, you are talking about this 24-hour economy. This morning, I spoke with you, me and brother Andy. We went to TDC. Got my land where my house is comes on the TDC, and I'm working towards obtaining my land title certificate. When I got there, I see a big banner in front of the building that from the 8th of June, in about 10 days' time, they are rolling out 24-hour premium service. Straight away, I said, let me get closer. So Andy drove the car closer, and I took a short photograph, which I'll send to you. Yes, this is part of the 24-hour economy. It's an innovation. It's never happened in Ghana. It's a new thing. And I think that is one of the starting points of the 24-hour economy. So I want, maybe if you are not aware of it, I just want to say that yes, it's being rolled out in about 10 days' time with TDC. They run a night shift for you to go and do your land papers, house or rent, whatever, everything to do with land in TDC area. So that's the first one that I know. If I didn't go there, I would not know, because I'm not headed on any of the radio portals. But I was there physically, and I saw the banner in front of the building, and that's what I wanted to share with you. Say yes, the 24-hour economy. You would say that what has Muhammad done with it? I'm saying, in 10 days' time, they are rolling out a premium service in TDC.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Opportune. So, um, if you want to buy land, eh, if you want to buy land at Tema or anywhere around where TDC covers, okay, you think you can start the process and finish it within 24 hours?
No, that is a no.
Okay,
No.
so what is the essence of that 24-hour thing then?
I don't know the details. They'll have to come up with it, but at the top of my head, I can say that at least there's a service from whichever angle, whether you start from the scratch or in the middle.
So what is the end result of that service?
It's a new thing. It's an innovation. It's never happened
No,
in Ghana before.
forget that. There's nothing innovative about that. I want to buy land. I want to buy land. And they told me there's 24-hour service. I expect that if I initiate the land acquisition process, in 24 hours time, I've got it. Is that how it's going to work?
I don't know the processes in there built in. I don't know.
There's no process.
All what I know is that at least the offices will be open right.
Mr. Tum, all what you saw was part of the propaganda. There is no process involved. Unless you can tell me that if you go and see land at plot A in community 20, 24 hours time, you finish everything, you bought everything, you registered everything, that's fine.
But what I think I know is that at least there's a starting point. You start, maybe you go there 10 p.m., 11 p.m.
Mr. Tum. Mr. Chum, so where is that starting point? That is the process I'm talking about. Where is that starting point?
They have to roll it out first after the 8th of June, and then we take it from there. I don't know the fine details. Everything. They are rolling it out.
Yeah, the fine details is what we need. The fine details, I've seen the land, community 20. I want to buy it. I put through the process. In 24 hours time, I've got it.
That I don't know. I cannot.
What you can find?
Yeah. So why are you? What makes you so excited? The fact that there's a notice that there's 24 hours that you are excited.
No.
That's the starting point. At least today, they only work like now. The office is closed. We work from 9 to 5.
With everything in this world.
Who? Bombardier said what?
What will please you? Because it means you are displeased by everything.
Bombardier, I'm not pleased because I've seen 24-hour sign somewhere.
Bombardier, in the United States, there's no government agency, Social Security, that works 24 hours.
And
no government agency, Social Security, that works 24 hours economy.
Yeah,
you don't. There's a reason why you do that. There's a reason why you do that. So I'm not cool with what is going on with all this crap going on in this. Come on. Government agency running 24 hours economy, there will be a lot of corruption in there. There's a reason why in America they don't want 24 hours economy when it comes to Social Security, when it comes to all this EBT, when it comes to government agencies. Bombardier, you would America, I'm kind of correct. Come on. If you are, we are this near, let us know right. You come and defend it.
Australian, the same concept. Now you say a 24 economy, you want which is a buying initiative in Imana. Now, one run the show. Who you enter a PPP, no? Who are buying the set
Bombardier.
It's your
Bombardier. Australia,
Amazon running 24 hours service has nothing to do with Joe Biden or Donald Trump. No. Bombardier, for this one, the 24 hours is based on supply and demand.
One at a time. Why?
Or no, say the 24 economy and watch a quiet breakfast. Why? Anti-security room, transportation room, and in the 24 economy just say, yes, sorry, I'm not baby, I 24-hour economy. Or no, so 24 economy. It will be my national health insurance and the baby and your pilot.
So Bombardier trying to tell me, say, your mama and Mahano, you're running hospitals, 24 hours economy. 24 hours.
Formalizing.
In what way? This right now, what's America on? There's no administration, I government around 24.
Ono na also ode ba se obi amba e na obu se amba.
But when you say onu, Mama is not doing it for himself. We are the beneficiaries.
Akwasi can be say now. The past works. I will see a hospital. Hospital will be all over the world. A life-saving institution. So that runs 24 hours. All over the world, every part of the world. I mean, why you come out with such a bad example?
But hold on.
24, the whole world in America.
Me uncle, 24 hours economy almost 10 years ago. Or Putman Farm, go to Google and type it right now. He ran. Everyone wants to bet.
And the platform say 24 can be anywhere.
I'm the one on the floor. Mr. Two was
already landed. You landed. No, we our question. You talk since almost for 1 hour. Ambassador, your friend, our man, call a Abet. I bet you. No, I bet you are Bamaso. I mean, and some of the men cry, maybe change you. You are betting in the year. No, but you can't be said. To me, I could the president Mahama Timti and Fan quotation, a money to if he has so. Now, me says, and I say, who do you be at a boat to oh, under Ghana constitution him, oh, dear. But for 2 months, the country said, before the time, a year near ma. Say, if you be the do a bit at them, Naka said to the stand your money to Guna. Over now, a time will come home. And the Ajabet near Obeti and near Cosono, and will be a pesot here. You need to let me boon to Kuno. Was at least.
Come right there, no through. If you're not so now, go far, we see. Maybe at the video. Once a good to me, I said, no. Member the car can make me party, dear. Say, no. Even though I'm unfortunate, say, ye perceive show no kakra, ne show be kakra, but say, to me, as a director crown and the company no a default or money bank of a cocoa board ne say company ni bibia crown. My dream on me did say, say, ye then a court. Several a na se several no ye di asem no kra na ye be say criminal a bi apiem a eno so omode abo no by say ye CID for afre no o ma hwehwe no ma ewom o kona tactics dada na ne aso no ne de ne ko ye be show menim say ne na oye ne nsem no eno ti na nkrofo duo ba bi o mo say yenso ye be show say yenso power na be di nsem because ente sa ayi we akọ generate aye dede nyina no ma asem no merit na nka say wom no kra no be hu ana ekọ ba bi oh menyi ni say company bi ne untumi say ne omo keka no say sa na tie a untumi ewo company na say even though one cocoa board kra na ewo contract na say wa breach na say contract no nsem bebre wo mu a o deserve sa de we oh but mine ne yewom no Ghana ne yewom no say wo pese wo ye no ye kwan so a na obi nso afa ho e de tumrika nti megidi se ne omo ye omo no mandada no e na omugu so ye meme hu ne se nke atra ho se nke koye ne by sa tem didie ne sa obi adi obi atem wo kwabra na wo ba atem bia na one ayi se yenko na mahama nya oman na obu ni nyina na onko Kevin Taylor onko kan se odi atem no pa ne chew ontro ho letem ko pa ne chew a meme na okon hatim bia atem die mo ankasa akora ma me yate ase se enye bone idi enye crime ebetima e bone e wo morally ni ye culture entity ye but enye crime say obi adidi watemti ukwache no ana say ukobo no sani America no bi a power na aba sani Africa ye no ma no wo na wo ye say wo kan otumfo ayi wo di asantefo atem me ka say ge bi a omunya no ba asante manhia sani esi ye no enti yen as a group of people bi na ye Ghana for no saa na ye no ma tie ba me hu say me hu say enhye dan hia say untumi deɛ no yɛde no hwɛ sɛ wɔde sika sɛ kwan ɔfa so no nyɛ yi na sɛ sika no na ɔde bɛba a ɔde aba sɛ ɔdeserve sɛ yɛde no bɛkɔ akɔto mu wɔ biribi ho sɛ ɛno no ne yɛka wɔ mmara so ne yɛde nipa no akɔ by wei na ɔmbɛka no nso ɔmo a bɛtumi nso aba abɛka sɛ ɔmo mmerɛki law biara na wopɛ sɛ wode mmara democracy ni anasemra a ye hihye kwasi broni mra no sɛ wopɛ sɛ wodi di bɔne a wobɛtumi agyina so adi bɔne bia wopɛ still wobɛnya mmara no baabi di agyina wopɛ sɛ wode hawni a wobɛtumi aya still wobɛnya mmara no bi wei a yɛkan wontumi yɛbɛka sɛ ɔnto mmara saa nso na yokofoɔ yi a ɔmokɔkyee no sɛ ha sɛ yokofoɔ na ɛkɔkyee ni saa nkurɔfoɔ yi ɔmo nso bɛka sɛ ɔmo nto mmara ɔmo bɛka ka but asɛm bi a naano mɛka sɛ yɛwɔ adeɛ nyinaa ho kwan na ne nyinaa na ɛfata yɛ no ɛyɛ waste of time to me no but obi nso bɛka sɛ nyɛ waste of time because ntumi yɛ gaga nti yɛn show no yɛnyɛ ne sei ɛno so wɔ hɔ obi te sɛ nea na me nua sɛ hwan yɛ osisɛ na ɔka sɛ America ɛne ɛyi health insurance sɛ dɛn yɛnyɛ no 24 hours nyɛ America ne yɛwɔ no ɛno a meka saa sɛ mu nyɛ America ne yɛwɔ ɛna nyɛ America fo no mubu yɛ man no ma yɛ yɛato Obama Mahama ɛna ɔsɛ me pɛ a even though school kura mɛma yɛayɛ 24 hours a ɛyɛ ɔno ɛna wayɛ at the end of the day no sɛ ɛduru sɛ yɛato aba biem na Ghanafoɔ sɛ no wo 24 hours yɛ a wobɛyɛ definition a wode maa na sɛ normal a wode bɛyɛ ɛno nya yɛ kicking it out but wo ho kwan sɛ wo criticize no deɛ obiara ɛnyɛ wɔyi obiara na wo woyɛ Ghana ni nso wo ho kwan sɛ wo criticize ɛna of course akokɔ bɛsakye ɛnyɛ akroma fɛ ɛno deɛ saa ɛtumi deɛ wontumi part ne deɛ mehu sɛ ɛyɛ haw ne yɛha no mobɛha papa yi a koraa na ɔde ayia no wawu na wafa sika no na ɔde kɔ but munya abotre na moyere no kwan pa so na mogye sika no ma yɛn a Mr. Sia no MPP for no past government no mokɔ no sika akɔhyɛ ɔmo nsase no ɛdɔɔso enti sɛ moyɛ nipa no hwetere nsuo adwene ho wogyina po no so na woyɛ no wɔpagya na to nsɛm no na ɔgye ne ho to nsuo no sɛ twɛw kɔ abɔ yɛnyere ɔmo ne yɛmpɛ kwan pa so ne yɛnyi sika no yɛgye sika no a economy na asɛ ne nneɛma bebree ɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no ebi kura 24-hour economy kura na nka ɛho hia biem sɛ ɛnɛ yɛtete cement so ba na mekɔ Ghana na cement abɛda 30,000 bi mu a ɛnyi ni sɛ yɛanyɛ 24-hour economy no kura na Ghana fo bɛka maa mo mbɛsi akora fo so akora sɛ mɛnkɔ nkɔgye wa ho me bra but by the way ye system ni bi me de nipa me pesa o kontem pa any woman organizer no CJ no ene man 40 ni bi no na otewosu se 50 sesen ono ni nipa me pese won so ono de se ye mo no ye nya ne hwe sa mra na o se usu won su the law is a law no eno a no mo de boni ze de bi kan ka emra kro na ebetimi de adi boni ebetimi de aye obibia enti ofa twumu ana mo ne ebe mo eko ono wadi kan ha say mahama ade bi obeye bia na enye na eyi enti no matter how ena ye meye emma abenku a say Ghana ne ye ama no say oba na obebo ya ba so afan amo ya ba so a ye de ye ko de ehia se beye na nipa dodo na e wo man nim no ho ato no na yakoto aba na 38 na bia ya teso aba be 25 eno na sesi ya Ghana fo sesi ya ehia o ye egu ha no nyina eno bi na sesi ehia na meko Ghana na adwuma wuru a program ya meko register yi na mako trama klase boko oba ma dwedua me flowers ma ye me fish pond ma ye me cattle ma ye me nkoko ma ye normal organic one me firimu na me dibi akura aja me ha me ho bebre sa entra kuru mu na me ne me baba akokasa awoba obeso heater awuroba no aso air condition kuro a yetimu no chese unhyeda nya unya time bi se time we de why nya ya yesi 2 weeks 1 month 1 month no kura holiday ni yechemu ama nti unhyeda nya free but say uko na oti ekuro mo na at least utimi enya obetimi akoda koko bi ase kura na wa papa pay mu free bo frɛ odibi obey free oh eti oman de opportunity a sisi a mahama wanya no sani amanfo bo na baso no ihu ni sɛ achiche ne ye but ekoye ase gidigidi bebrebe a won sɛ esi a no untumi sika sem ne normal na ye ka no sisi a obi sɛ atem de odi mahama ntina ye che no sɛ wadi watem no wadi femu a even though mahama kra na untumi mfa no kwa mo MPP nkrofo bi just ba wa mokra obaka sana say ni family ni bi kro betima ko siw no say bi kra wadi femi ye ofa wa ye we ezi anso de court ye wo nsem e wo fie ho ni anadwo ni atra fie ho ye twa damage a wo pekra sa ba de a che no no mama na ko dam bi a be 6 months na say on prepare kuma se abonten enfante eni nyina ye punishment na sika no mu akodidi ba bi no ma ye gi no because me amada pa mo da asote ho o mo sika enko ho ken ofuriata sa cathedral sika yi ya ye de atu fam ase no kwa cathedral sika ni se ya ye enkoje man me chese me da kra me na esi a wo bom pa ye kra nya me se no mo ma hira ma na abroso ma mo de bi etutu fam enti no Ghana nipa de sisi ase na ebe ya ye di nhira beba no edin because obofu Gabriel ne make mo ba mo se amara kese da ye capital o mbesi ya no motom ade esa enti o muntimi mfa nhira ne ba sa sika no nyina na yese ye timi yire nkrofoje special prosecutor ne de say enim say ono ye cover up or cover mo si asem bi ode ne sa be boso bia ne ye nko ho bi oh wako declare kenofuriata ema kenofuriata eti ensuo naja ena wafa yesika ni nyina de kɔ enti kwa bra me de se eye otan o enye otan o ekwan ye befa so ne ensa kan yesika no na enoma ebema ye nyina ye ho atɔ kakra nse no ameka se me ya ode wohu we na beauty of politics and democracy no mene Adam nyina one side but so say wono de woni me nya adwen say nka obenya ka nipa ba ko no betra ho no Gaddafi ana say Nebukadnezar on na asefo no mo nko ani nko Ghana system no de etie no African system no poverty no de etie ne say wo gya nipa ba ko a because of so ye tuntum ni no o ni di nka se wa meda tuntum ni bia to say akrante wo se aburo no ye nye kura na wo de ye ntwa nsɛ no sana ade na akoye o wa nya sika ni bia betra ayi wa nya sika ni bia kwa daveti sika yi de ko na council ka daveti ko ya na at least be 2 years 3 years anya hwe no millions of dollars ubenya but still oda so eye Akufo-Addo mu papa mu bedi sika bi still omakom JJ ono sika o benya ye nyina hwe o man so nya sika we pum nyina na yere se o presented wanya na sisi anema eda so et parliament politicians na ma na gu parliament no ntu ka kire me say ye yi nkrofo bi ma nkrofo bi aba na enya ana me na kakra ba se na me ka na ono na dwen me menya every 4 years si bia no MP kura ensesa no MPP a se ne yebeto ama ndc nko akura na wo sa area ho a ndc for no nsesa candidate no because wakonya land cruiser wanya setting allowance wo no yere no ma wo de unko ba bi kura wo no yere no ma no ma memo mo atom the next time a nipa foforo so beba no ono so ne ne yere ne ma omo so mo atom
akra
ye kuro no aha
si ma mi musa wo na me say o ma ga na dem say se ko fetu am mo ban a enche bia jo mahama ne ne ndi fo ba ka kire so o ma na kura yira say abi ne cousin cocoa board so mo containers ayira settings another settings and achamba ko so ho say ne America they say any embassy wa ha na ene mate say okuje your friend is oku vanderpoy say omo MP for the majority for one finance committee for ni ade no e di nipa bi fi te so mo nyina ebom eni nipa aba American embassy to bi ene so mu du o chena na ombibie embassy ni maye na o fe say we no financial loss ye keka ibi ni ana te so mo ba be ye den yo mo na staffo na kodi om home de bibia na ze o mani sika na ye to no asawram no eno abi no mo to aso ana ajabodi bo ame
sa pepepe de atie ne se sisia no me de sa de me support o makan dada omo de nipa foforo na eba problem ni de mama ni ji mahama appointment we ho ne se omo anya sika ni bia be dia di ministers ni nyina omoko min suro kra ebi a menya sure say ministers na omo wo ho no ubenya omo di ministers no be 20 wom menya sure minim de but min suro asa na meka no it is almost sankrofo foforo almost mo amotena on mo di bia bre foforo nso mra fine no omo do maba e na se ne ade ne tien menya sure so betima agya omo kekese mo nko because of say ade na akoyet say say ye san be bie no foforo enti no okuja to mo nso betimi aba so no so oba obenya pedion no de call ne constituency ho unse voter region constituencies no de omo ho kire omo nti okuja to mo in scan mo a eye wo hwe sirim no ho a sahwi no ho a na yama akando yi se yama no head minister otutu kwan mo okra na say at least we nya pedion no bi no de call sahwi eye ba obi otinkran de MP otinkran de so no no ne kuro ne kwan nyina ekuta bibia light ko so
then so to na ya form so mso hia gotel na omunya bi gota om de mboni o wa ye ne wan
kwasi ade na ye omo kuro no de kwasi ade na ye omo nsuo yiri form a eye na bebre nsan ko omo kuro ade na se mu nyina mu kogu nkran ho sa ma ho ye ma me nkran omo tete nkran abonti na omo de da ho ne se nsuo form kuro ko gugotamu e de omo ko eldon na mo mu wu a hame because nkran na e choke dodo obia so man ho so a yesi e konkran by the way nya omo nyina so fort omo de adwuma na ne bibia ba be nkran oh e na ama nipa na rashe ba na nkran hospitals akese
last
wo
time I check here na yesi Spain e wa ye choku nipa enya ba bi ntina enso up to na nya nipa na mposo eba omo so no e da buto na de be mo mu
yo ba kan bi oboa Spain nye choke
samum
David de bomboa kroka
ene obanka ensa seka kra da ho den ehonyi choku bibri go kra ye occupy nwie senka ne di biem
but
ye
who
biem
say
de rating
em say Europe nyina Spain kura ne kura nipa na abontin Spain eni kura nipa na ebia nsuo na no ho ne bia but eno kura no enye ayisa ukọ Madrid mo kura capital ukọ ko ni mo ye neat me anya hwe Europe kakra ne de machini ha kakra enti na mpese me ba mo nso na me hwe se ne situation it Spain de to be frank se ne o ma chichiro mo kuro ne de sika na eni kuro ne but kuro ne de o ma chichiro ne ye e ma ona mu a ho heha o enkran kuro na ye ka no se enye chokukura hospitals akese ni nyina nye nkran ne wo hospitals akese ni nyina nkran ne wo enti sika no mo epe no mo sa eje de akwan adufudie na ye omo sa omo fa bi ma MPs no mo nkurase DCs no mo nkurase no mo so fa bi nko develop ho na nipa no ntimi enka ho oh kumase kura ye kumase kura no hwe hospital ho ye konfanochi nye na ayi openso na no ogigi ayi ko ye ho kakra uru konfanochi kura na ofi ugura ho ana o chese obosofno enye ayi kura ye friend say nka no so kan wo say
I Ajabet Kumasi cry overpopulated. Nipa no dawson. Ohwe baby to say.
minim
Ohwe baby ubeko fie bi mu o makomu a nipa egu obra be 1 million. Omu nyina ko konfa no. Na ko ha?
Efie no so.
Kwabna Spain na homeless people more than 28,000 as of 2024.
Hey, and then homeless for her.
Homeless were
No, wait, 28,000 a dozen.
Cocoa board, and also the containers 200 and so I they say, oh my God,
Makase Kwabra and Ramekan once and says, see, I know what the sounds 7 bar. Sad attention deviation will be a percent in Cano, unless the same who fat me could dear chili be him sound quite Bassa Quasiani Tian Cots over 3 times. Uber qua Babom so moko. Uber qua Babom I didn't say Iran pa. Nipa fan so yira nke ye hu ye no ECGDA na asuma cinema container na yare to ogina court monch na nto mukura na ogina court kura na odibem kura at least mo nsem aye hu bi but mboba me now so ayira if I find ayira ye den na because of say bia ye the emotions ni edi akire because first one no me the makoma emotion edi akire nti amama anwe anko achi enti mem sa me support sa de we na mmeka ho asem bi unless mo hu so mo take action bi sa ayira de a container say nya ono ana ekran ho bae container na bae be si nipa nsem nipa nso na ye hand over no enti sa nkrofo ni nyina na omo wai e de na omo ka fa container na ayira no mo mfa meto oje se ayira na edi akire sa ayira mo me hu bibi asuma si container papa se ya kina kotum odam betwa container na ka fine ana se container na wa ayira nti ya freezing access bi ana container na asuma si ne yesi ne so nti no sesi ya ye nhwehwemu won ho na ye hu si ye ka ho bi we ye omo kan ekina
aja be say ya papa bi a yeso am kocho say efru bi adenta kumi na adenta kumi ne nsema omo ka say she de che ne charges ni bi say we distribute public and wa cause of fear and panic they say a minister no say we better die nti you no ye fa fear and panic ne deceiving the public and charging no na say or power nti no yenya no man nko ye na juma
e wona obe say obi adi sika na ye den court ye den ti ayim tilan cruise mu kosi no aba ukowi aba nche say e kom de wa kotu mankan kura di no ye se kodam ebi ne asem no me de saa ne nsem no kan no but ye da less be kan ono so ne part of hinti no chire mu kakra me de to be frank ginapo ne normal guso ye no on sheda enye bibi mame me sheda anye ni me hu ne ye papa to be frank me part no no me sheda hu ne ye ne nsem no oka no unless say bia say ya hwe ya kwabrande nti ameka say ya hwe ya ye be ti say MPP for there now omba na we di sika gigi we di sika we say na kronim yes afi at the end of the day no man timi anya ba akokra no na ade na kwet say omagigi entite bia e ba na ye bo ma chi ene mo ye useless government mo ye useless administration adenti na obi diska mo be kan ha mo nti ebi na sisi ya ye o say ye kase container ayira na ye te woni enye obi na say ye kwakwa ye say useless na ye no fa so obi ani ye so die nti na wode ye ba ayira ye mfa no appropriate quarters ye ntwe omu ye nye omu se eno mo kura de na ye che omu ankeye untumi de me nka se ne che no enye de e say ye mani hu se panyinu ofie kakra ono etu no enti kakra fa no so
mo jeni bibi kitu
atiwa de ne bi ye chiro bibi kakra me na hu ne de ba sisi ana ese adoso me o sai mo frank
Politician they you choose too much normal. Say
no, but
me say my imagine say MPP banners government mu a nipa e bechi omu nyina me the target na to. Wo
no
mo so
more
mo yire bi
buy
omu nyina e bechi om.
omo buy
Wo
him.
mo yire yo hwe omu nyina e bechi om. E bechi
No more buy
obia.
him. Omo buy him. Omo buy him.
Emfa ho de 100 years. O de 100 years. Don't worry about it. What about kokra pe
Unless
be
you
ba
say
bechi.
yeah, a normal omo ye die. Omo ye no ebi ana omo by say no me who say MP NDC for say omo timi efa akando ye no. Your baby be omo dey advice because
Said
your boy
I didn't avoid you yo.
your boy
I don't know obetu bi na ebin a na ayo so man ko ni. Jeja ye better was. Ni go hear ambassador for
akando
Christ.
obo adwuma say omo fa no advice obo adwuma.
You better can do ase. Dining hall prefect. I had it. Ono ko so a successful businessman. Dina no one
Omo
apply no.
say you say dey kwa Greek no mo aduane ba because obi a
Sa
hwe
on.
Daniel ya so
And
de
dining
etimi
ni
say
dey so
aduane ma
body
school
boy din ko betimi aka abo ama body na yefo.
say
Ampa.
aduane so to school mu
Sɛ
kra
ebi a
Daniel
no
proof
reshuffle bɛba ma mahama wɛ sɛ ha no aduane kɔhwɛ aduane so ma me na ɛsei na ɔwɔ ahene no ma mokɔɛ no
we shuffle ba de a me mpa ibo ana say mahama betie me a on sesa gina po
ahon sɛ gyina pɔ mu kasa no dɔɔso ɛne sɛ yɛsɛ ayi nkran hɔ baabi baabi a hasefoɔ park yi kora wɔkura frɛ no sɛ mpo bɔteman pɔ mu hɔ baabi no ɔma da light sum bɛyɛ 4 days ni ɔmo kɔka yɛ sɔɛ no 1 hour na ɔmo san dum no nti no John deɛ ɔno
so no kra de wo da nye problem o but the way ono be kasa no wo na wo minister enti wo na wo say o ma for complain kire o hwese na po okọ fie sei nyansa na opposition kasa ye pa o se ye na posi ka nyansa sem de sam no utie na opposition dey good papa enche ye no mesi ma hwe ni interview bi say AI no mo ka hye na no dia because na po trim adwen say o
tumi ni kura wa baabi a ɔkɔka sɛ mokɔ ame nkroma no kura na ɛtumi ne ni kura no ntia ogyina tumi so na de ka different no ndi no ebi na ku gye to abla kwa de ka o position ba ya ɔtɔtɔ papa ma mehwɛ
ambassador kwa ayi no kwabra me hye da to me bo tie ni interview ni because me okugya to abra kwa so one of the nkrofo a me trust no nti me hye da enye yi ba me pese me tie ni interview ko si to
yeah they bad or resign more resign because onye man of principle they say no ne word no
ebi so asa ne meka no ebi ano mo kotwa baabi na omo de ba se sa na tie se ne osi kan no baabi omo bo ma mete ye ne dia anka se resign ba ebi ana omo twa baabi mo de se mo ne
ya word no o de ma me ambassador na ambassador gina kire wa che
ambassador mani Friday now they preaching aba mani Friday
Oza, on fa Paul asem manya but Paul cry na wa Paul cry bre. Ambassador.
We get a
Bamazo.
I drink here.
Na kwa Wednesday, after Friday ni do na say omo de kan enye Friday e bebubu din na me pese me bubu din. So wo school mu na ye pam school fees no. So o kai that time no. Go say wo teacher kra na o pese o fam pomo mu ni ade no. Nti ahwe o na di ohun ni sele be ya me bana mbebubu din na me pese odin be pim. Why?
But the medica.
Oh, they got $5 per. Oh, sir, I didn't the Obama, and I'm a kind of house. Would you pay out the Banokai? Okay, it's Yaka Obeba.
Me Bamwa, me Bamusa, me, you know, Ubo,
yeah, you can't go Popanum crowd that. If you are not ref, you are not ref. You do never 5 for the Yahi, as a woman will be taken. And do there, and yeah, you know there. And some of what TB, I say, a friend is to me, near man, send be breed, near Cosoma, container, ira. Ghana no cry never be Yanda John Mahama, Tino. Ambassador. Obey the Papa by the man, why? Now, friend, preference, why?
Okay. The part of 24 our economy, no, or modify anything.
I know there's a Trini Jonas, someone no can or a street in this way, you know, more coming. Sure, some any idea about any 24-hour economy because government institution be a we are saying a run 24 hours. And you know, the one to me and you man from 8 to 5 for now. And I minimum that and
police 24 hours.
Minimum.
Police 24 hours.
police near the hospital near there, so be any say in the Juma security Juma.
Yeah,
And I
but
will
say a government institution, me bwana.
yeah. The empress me chene say police dey say kwere no security Juma. Watch your mind and in near money there.
But
Maybe I want what they
and
say.
you know, government institutions will want more than running 24 hours. So they say. So they all kind of police. So now I'm on 24 hours now. I'm all kind of say all copy forms. I will permit and answer. No. I don't know. I want to be in 24 hours now. Answer then. And I'm busy with the
They say paper no as some paper no as a bap so. So who say ka ha ke bi e de ma agency bi so hu say mo mo ayen na yes adwuma we na esonte na yen to aso no ma te bia na ma mo contract bi a 2 years mo hwe ne hwe paper work yi nyina na man no ma ade ne enko enim ba say no mo say o me nko fo be ba anajo ti anajo onfo adwuma no ba be no wan na be kwa kwa say o mo ba anajo no papers do say no ma process omo ye adwuma no say nipa baako pɛ na ɛbɛ sign ɛbɛ sign nneɛma nti the same back money on it.
The more problem now, the main problem now, corruption now, they have to fight for it. And because 24 hours every single day, the corruption is still going to be there, right? They have to streamline the process ahead for you to acquire land. Any other, I don't know, the mechanism or you have to get. Yeah, and on the home phone, and I say, sorry, tell me, be 24-hour service. 24-hour, I don't know. It is the demand and supply, and it determine economy, say, okay, because of demand, me running 24 hours. So, yeah, land needs a problems in because of corruption from the chiefs. And him for Omutons, I say, to lands commission. That is how it is. So, if they want to solve these problems now, they have to what? The chiefs, Omonan Lands Department, any town or even now, they have to collaborate. It makes you say, "Oh, I see we are." That's it. So that's it. I said lawyers in there, they didn't hire the you can so compare approach to Ghana, but Obi be say offer. No, what's your be? And then about fear me, Omoya Casana, Edu Ghana, yes, ye used to be AP. But so me be, let's say, come on. I don't think it's I don't know. Yeah, the cool.
I said dollar yaba from so. They be say I'm kata because you me dan hope person downtown say na me ko a bet you $20 per. You be plenty bibia ma me. Na me ko. So me say me ko pay registration ade bi sisi a me dia ba beto ko a me da beto. Say eyin kwan 5,000, barcode be 5,000 and a registration kwan 18,000 cedis. So we mo $2,200 no adentia. The Americans are back with your paper, $20.
Because of corruption.
Ghana, they are $22,200. I didn't.
It's a corruption because independent, fund no action so yeah, on yet. So they say, they have all these people, middlemen near there, or more Jessica, because all Gia no pushy of forms are quaha, no money kaka, no pushy quaha, say no money kaka, and selling the Pacona, they assign, which is nonsense. Meanwhile, you are in that position, you travel every month, who are so much benefits. All you have to do is make sure say I opportune and I need a who make sure say assassin it is the right owner, so they say the right papers and be procedure. No way once I done inside kind of papers. That's it. But because of corruption in the identity, this is what is going on in our country. Now Tinuko Tossasi, or he no Tossas anymore, while down one few more, now start Kotomo before. Now he no that's what you want. So no documents, be nothing. Okay, me wife, Papa. Kufuor de no call Accra Lance Department, or no Coco Head, no lawyer. Also, no, try, my head. Now, ash share Lance, no, like, no, try, I put everything behind from paper, to computers, digital, near the but also call baby like whole many sign money and I didn't know, or who said, I didn't know, they said, and yet you are Ketua. So they said, I cry now, tell my home, what me TDC account to me toss as a mobi. Now, almost I fetch as I could toss as soon as I'm before I could toss as
Other the video be so young video now. I say, Omako Boonsa, Omuku Sukre, you man and they have no case. Ama, mammy be soon or soon, Papa be na mua. According to my men, watching almost 40,000 cities. Oba so mo ha de enka ho ye hwe plan mo bibia dem ha de mo ye okay bibia mo ni baby e bu no mo ni ade oba 10 sa wajeju mo mo woni nyina sika ye bu no so no wasanya kukuduro e di minister chi am ye bu dan ni gu ada se bia nche ye nya na hwe o any punishment bia owi anu asa akotan no ko be foforo no ko akogigi amanfo nso sika sa na the research no omo mo ayan research na.
So, I was say corruption and war hormone. What I say, because the laws are there. So what I say, but the enforcers, almost more enforcing laws, they are not faithful. They are corrupt. Because of the okay, mama will be a cozy dying as baby in Kwasusi, or sit dancing. Now, no, be so for Bassa or Bible put down Lego. Until wine and yes, I don't know. No, will be papers so home sit down or more. That paper, some of only say is hold on responsible. So I say, I mean, yet chrome now your rules and regulations, your bylaws, your covenants, your this, let's say, in 5 years, Juma. I mean, it didn't for so years. Now, you're talking about 24-hour economy. Now, a basics crowd to improve, to make 24-hour economy not work in the crowd, we don't have it. Now we are talking about a slogan here, 24-hour economy.
Words they are going to create more kiosks. Send you an idea where papers in me, and be or sign. The way an idea no paper no a big problem. I say your problem, Ambassador. Tinia man kakranka crea, almost me and compare blue tree. Just a baby other naquim. Idea we be a paper ya making. Make me cry for phone keke my first home here so and so. You be a debit card, bra, ya processor, or I need a better mail. They said it in the whole money dear. As a kaka to be.
Me say, it may be right.
Gate, Mr. Itetiha, just say the book fu. What could Ghana would do near my Udu contain the more Ghana, what could do a harbor ornament? As will be no one to qua. Airport in Abedu now the Obaga, as will be no one to qua. I mean,
me say, it may be me fair. It may be me fair a Ghana embassy in New York. A kuf at the time, another for time. Now, me say me busa about dual citizenship, right? When him say, forms, a new online, you have to call them, right? Now, share fees. And she said, no, say $100, say $200. And sign many forms are bro. And then he began and said, form no, which means they'll call online, and they'll call to my ready and requirements, Say, me ready, we answer the comments, many new who are my heading, my new process to be a open so Jimmy $200. Me made $200 and my son was why they was sending forms and that bring me. I said, me cousin in Paha. Menya, then so offer me $200. So, these are the corruption I'm on the radio.
But what they put at a black was I couldn't catch you almost. Because I question me, my question assurance 7 will be on him, Sameno. me ne me ne ko ho am komano o ze me de ko ye no what take action yes I can crop o mo te say atanza na tutum kitatumi a ni odi ye no o fe kwa yemfa o fan so a odi ne bo so asem che o se customer and amado they said yeah Ghana na ese container oh yes oh that's sorry ese container yira man container yira Ghana na that group the best story no
because twemo sa container ira na say because I know see na
oh
say dia
they
ira
don't say me also container seven buy no so ho na yi kura ka say omo ma me be yes ha be yes simpapani emi ye keka say no ye yi niema tema habo ukoyi ka keto akra ye tiku ka akra eniema obefom ni ba bia be fa ansa no wapie gate abonten no enye easy edi se container mako 1000 something etwam wo hono mo a yesi ayira de eni bia no mo disisi nsuo no so ena de fa akire hono no mo de ko e ba se be ba be fa gate na no ye kan yesi da aje Akufo-Addo na ja Akufo-Addo ya on ye tini din a na amanfo kra fi asem na abenti no just ye nya ne mo na so ndiem ye koda sore ya yesi container 1003 na yira na apekura yesi nya homo abo ami enya bia san aka ho na we of ayi ayi ambassador settings abaya na yesi de bia ye kotu bibi mu na o mani munye keke ita se ba ko ye adwuma no sa na asam ne tia na ayi ambassador
I mean Ghana they almost you have a big problem because this is the American the leaders they are not ready for the country to move in the right direction because obia be kwatamo on the bottom na oba ya obepe so or no the bush and four and then now for one more bo no man ba power no oba bo mo said Donald Trump here no sa no mo ye and Ghana and Donald Trump the difference in
Trump was America yes
I said that we go
Trump ba ya ayi ya bo nyina agina tum to kwa ekoso ya se nyina so si anu kwan a wa ma bibia da na kwan and any more kind of nyina na oyo
I
they
didn't
say
even
kwa
know
that tete na kopom mo they say immigration ni niam na bibia wo wi ase bia ye nipa tuntum na ye bia de bia kwan wo ho de bia ai Trump obobo nkrofo mu din samoni din so bia ye ma we no ma ye what wa Ghana for din adentia wonu sa Ghana for empom what
so Ghana no we kukura onim say is
I know correct. Udi papa.
Only more Africa because all more about joy South Africa. I'm kind Donald Trump.
Only Nigeria. Nigeria can Nigeria for Nigeria for Nigeria bad. Maybe you can Nigeria for the month.
Who president of bouncing Donald Trump?
Oh, I know. About you know the power. This is I'm called Wubne Wow, and I'm saying I'm in the one kasa ni waja ita yi de wakasa maame ko hwe awobne wa na miwi ameba ho why and the amada do be for prince I heard say we use as an information man bi ono be fi wa ze kra dollar na kopom the ahwekra fi ni e be start atum e be pege no eji awo otemenka awo fansa bo eyi no so ne bra na o ya che onye de aje dem san kwa akra wo akra chi am a Trump supporter this am kono ayi ntimenka emi say untumi ache ya che na ha no nti oso o ma agrachi ene we dey second round wa bre na sorry wo ho na sorry ni ho
and sorry ho
ene sorry wo wi dey 2 minutes pe na be kasa ni edika de kaka na kana kwa mapo ko na be ya sorry ba be pamu yen chibia enti no 2 minutes 50 summing up
you mameka container na sema enra Alex ebeka container as but mwanga manti it kwabra bibisa say in the last 30 years of our constitutional rule abemben na waba ono wote so a ono pese ono anka say expose ono ane ho so yenhwe container ne pareba sa container se me yekiri nyina MPP for na di asem nyina ba yo abra for 8 years or man can't hear about any status of a ECG container until say you to abati omo no omo kono and a transition no omo catch NDC transition team say you were about 3,000 containers I stranded or tema porta yenko you and Adam Becho say all these years near my easy ska so mukoyi nenso see all easy in the manko and later no omuko sublet 2 companies am Chelsea na container bi omu na skabia no moje millions of cedis and MPPD come out say 3,000 and no na NDC phone ko kan say omuko kan no 2,500 instead of 3,000 as 2,500 omuko kan no na demurrage cost kwa 1.5 billion cedis and sana entino enonga sese no omuko hwema say 2,500 na can so account there na aka extra 1,300 ntuko kana is 4,000 kwabna ifan say 3,000 yi sigi na ade ne ye ne dia no tieni o yi sigi na ono container ne dia no o say ono 2,491 ene wo abo enti wo de ifan say NDC MPP de 3,000 and they say aka 501 containers I will say yi sigi emeyehu because MPP say 3,000 and de omako kan e wo ho yi sigi na ade ne ye say
so aba yi kura so aba bibi abanti ye hwe ne nche 10 ne ma manfo na obi anye nkakra
ena enti Saudi abujina po de ne ba na je say no so aka 9 ena committee no since omako retrieve 2,637 enti say obi si aka 1,300 na so no person we momoso kakata so on oti committee enti o say obi a wo ye broad minded be say abujina poni ni committee ni aban we no and or pay transparency and probity who will be one the last 30 years say aban o so say me am kwese me
yo akra so se time na so we dey wa hwe time na so nti yen hwe kwasi no o le ba time no be so ma ye be ko mu die no mu kwasi yen ko mu die no
me chese on the wuji time ni nyina
Baby, I saw them about 2 minutes. I said, no more for 2 minutes. Oh, about 48. 51.
It is the best I can say. So Obian Koshe container a faraby. No one can say, Aban Ben 8 years will be into me and county, all corner all county 3,000. Now, Abana Banano, one make extra, and any no one bonus say 1,000 train and let's say Kumubia, and you no one here.
You akra ebe boy sama NDC for say omo container na my say container ti wona omo ba bi hu na omo pe as abaso body na ebe bo am
in place almost spreading throughout the airborne it omo otire muti abana wo twemu
yo akra yen hwe omo makai na 2 minutes akoji se mba ya sore and kwasi hwe Ghana for kwasi for 2 minutes why sum up we sum up right 2 minutes
we call them money tell over share of I never be because we can. And never call platform be so. Oba was in a neutral when I made them a neutral. I want to catch you the pan say in Ghana politics we don't have neutrals. I'm telling you, they hide behind Max and say so many things are what you want to say. I think we need power. Who you neutral? You can neutral person. You don't know. So if he page you should have idea was we. I'm not from your home thanks to Hannah. I said, and you may be a custodian, you may be a year when you have a car, then you may be a say, you know, now say, when MPP was in power, you and someone on the bar, and this government, and I'm a fool on the banner. Oh, they still defend it. I mean, that's not how neutral people they do it on this platform. At the end, and yeah. And you know, other things that you're about. This container we are here can was what we talk to a political party like MPP say or when we are container. Tamaport we na ye car order ye na ye container order. When I catch say container be a order and get color and a nikita. And this is me ko to me back 4 years ko be yedi. Nigga ni pa mo every man who let us was there we home. Masa said the boni bia ankare to no. Sa so na nka comfort and nka comfort. Said Yabuano, Nibiano, Ankane, Tuna, yet free where they have a conference. Enka conference so da. Now, the power change. None maybe because now moving with Nabe neutral someone. Any because any time.
kwasi ebe das
Crack a crack.
me hwe opportunity so be e body 2 minutes. Aso.
Mate.
What's the media? No one
Mate. You say what you say.
watching a better neutral na the best idea the baby so go neutral for ni be you be am be akogina position yi na you be canon can yan sorry so na asori wo Nigeria bra sorry why over
Oh,
the better
I don't involve myself.
come on sorry
I mean the bomb. Me one sorry.
you any share you of I better say na me kan ho na kan na no mo fancy so do mo tie kire wa ma nsu be fa wa ma injiri ajabet but tu ni en consider e boni tew bibia better kire o Jabet, I'm the Jabet and Pitu no. On Pitu ni dia, Mammy Fankoma Abi dear, what that crowd or best sorry I can be. Senior Abi, 2 minutes. Sum it up.
Yeah, Kwabra.
Minutes.
I think, unfortunately, people think I'm not someone who just buys into any rubbish, especially when I know that there should be a process for the process to work, or for any particular thing being done to work, and we jump in the middle of that thing. When we do that, I know it will not take us anywhere. It will not solve any problem. That is exactly what is chasing people, demolishing things. Kwabra, you cited an example of somebody who has gone around and assured people, oh, I'll make these papers for you, I'll make this. At the same time, he's within the team which are destroying things. So if such people exist, and they are not stopped or they are not eliminated from the system, how would what they are doing work? But unfortunately, in a part of the world, we feel like making noise for noise sake is a solution. Me, I don't buy into that. No, at all. So I'm sorry, what Mama is doing, he's just doing firefighting. And some of you, I think a Jabwedi or somebody said, we voted for Mahama, so he can do what he wants. He cannot do what he wants. Because we the citizens are the
Let me do what I can do.
beneficiaries of whatever he does.
You
cannot tell us, I'm going to war and go and kill all of us, and we will not sit down for that. So he can't do what pleases him.
Yo, Wabi, thank you so much. Petron, Pacho, what now I can say that idea, Pacho, for 2 minutes and now, for summing up. As what a chill watch it. Let's say we on time. And I just hey, Obi has a comment. And every time in come a year, Prince of a new. So Obi has a on your dear. Oh, almost your time. Say, almost bed your time. I don't hear two now. I for two now. Me for a BB a incomano.
That you remember one, not bombarded for one. Say 2 minutes.
Bombarded or no by sorry. To no me can be no bombarded or by sorry. Will be in the Bible. And do the for two no and what's now about a canning.
And a form of a tume, and of a tunia. From of a
castle. What open the amount? I feel they also on pedia. Young co anymore, because of a chimney.
That's not fire.
Oh, any you better be the ass. More mobile and Akwantufuo Radio, so you better must say. I say, oh my Ghana, no, see, I say, near Kwaji and Sasa, no Kasa, I say a chow, Kasa, say a chow. And yes, I'm a Democrat in I answer the tear bruchi high, I want to say, will be Cassettia, young Cochino, but would you nipan court say, Nipano what can damage? Or Cassettia Mayre, or Cassettia Mikunu. Na ehwa sama ho na na ta chichi die as a reset no omu focus ba ni nyina ye de bia no na betimi aboa ma matimi akọ position nso ntemo a onipa de oditumi ma no a na ehu ni so ban John ada na ehu dua bruni e na okotokoto se de oje achede e na nsamone nkoa na odi manim nsamone na de ba ko ho so se John ekoma abayo abi John come about you be position. Say na about you on Flakadam. Or the badge abobonebo. So your doctor America muha. Ama so ni Kevin Taylor ne kon nakrana. Enene. John said there be. We who no kuri woman watching the position assign. Na ane mi wanwa say minim ni ntia ya na scammers e find your way into the party called NDC mu a ane mi wanwa. Nti abusu for ye di besi. Ni akọ bibi hwa for say bibi aye ready a na ya be ya sorry because they say the way a container ene niam yira ne de one hwe your mind Ghana na dakro ya mfa mpa ye anka ekire a ye beda be sorry no na yira eni bibi o te benka
ila ase
o te benka na bibi boko de
isto adaro maboko na so
na container na yira ne niam yira yi o de mpa ye ne beta ekire ama ya na ze bible mu nkire na ze mo ba bible nu nko na mo kire mo nka nsempa no me hu bible nu nko na mo ka
ase bibia woni mre nti e kan container asema ne ka mo
ayi so be bie quotation no be bie quotation ba mo nka nsem no nkire ye niam a ye nye senko my Ghana kra ne ye nye betimi ama oman na timi agina ne na so na aboneefo a omo man no nipa timi di nipa chi ono adane ne hu bia bruni agidi nkrofo sika sidan ni si ha ye buagu a odi akire ade Sunday so a wa be tight amamo na mo age tight no mo age tight na mo age tight and over to you obi enema obi anko ene nyame sem na omode ba no muntie ambassador muntie prince na muntie Benjamin so ene nsem no mu hwan papa mo obi anko ba bia bibi over to you
Barbara ara ene me no wa ya ka na nti me kaza bia na ehi ada
me bamjo me frɛ yi anase man frɛ no bamjo mo
na
kan
o
se
ma
be
2 minutes no kura no na me nka ho bia
No, no. 2 minutes in the one friend. No.
ba na me frɛ no
for program say why say o mami o chire me bibi ka
ayi kra me frɛ o de eja bet kra me frɛ o so wa ni so ba yi u be yi mama
Ba na me hwe ball nti me bia saa time na bebam.
yo ene o se me ndisi for dem aka se bi nua no me momo ideally me pamcho mo nka masem bu ko man ka masem a me de nya bi aka nti na asade ni o di no momra sore why momra sore mo nya bi ha mo me ka wa sore ayi de eja bet de o ya de o bible mu ti bra